Hello, chat. Tired today. Also, I normally say, I feel like I normally say I'm tired, but like, these past couple days, tired. But new angle. You see me from like down above. It's like a more down shot. Get to see my fun Stitch pajamas. He's holding pineapples. Really cute. You're playing today, Helkin? Oh, that's hype. What's up, Mark? Yeah, you guys know how it is. It's every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Digimon, webcam locals. The channel's been growing, and it's been kind of cool. We just crossed 4K subscribers, which I'm not a big like. I always tell people like after like 1K, I genuinely stopped counting because after 1K, you get monetized. So after that, it doesn't really matter. What matters more is your views, but seeing the number go up is always like good feeling, right? Like it's just not like it's not bad. It's just I'm a little more pessimistic towards that number, but hitting 4K is cool. I think mostly of that growth is probably Gundam. I imagine some of it's Digimon, but probably mostly Gundam. But it's fine. We got any news in the past couple days? We got the new analog man, or no. We got the new Digimon Emperor announced. That's what it was. We got the new Digimon Emperor. We got a bunch of tamers. We got Belphemon stuff. We got the bottom end for Greymon, War Greymon. So a new Koromon, new Agumon, which both of them seem fine. Like the Agu, I think people were hating on, but I kind of like it. All turns 1K is not bad for a blocker deck. I think its main effect was okay too. Like I don't hate any of it. I think it was specifically Virus Greymon, so you can't like crossbreed it with anything. But I still think that's okay. I think that's a fine card. I see people running it, like no, without a doubt in my mind, people running it kind of thing. We have yet to see their option. We also have yet to see the Beelzemon option. I feel like all of these decks getting full support are gonna be like option driven too. Like there's gonna be a new Hades Force. There's gonna be a Deathslinger equivalent probably. We'll just have to see. Gen Con. The Gen Con lists went up. Oh, do we have those on Eggman events? I know Eggman was telling me we actually have access to the Gen Con lists. No, we don't have those up yet. Oh, that's funny. You guys can see it. Oops. Yeah, we don't have it yet. So, yikes. Let's close this. I don't want you guys seeing that right now. What is this? Commentator 2. Hide that. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have that yet on Eggman, so. Oh, the player meeting's probably starting. Probably a small day today. Yeah, it does seem like a smallish day today. Yeah, people are going to their tables, and yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be less exciting today, but at least I'm here. You know what? I see a couple names. You know what? Let's go to table 4. I think table 4 is going to be the most exciting one. This is my guess. As we always guess. Oh, it still hasn't transitioned away from that. That's so annoying. Or do they not want to be streamed? You know what? That's fine. Let's go to table 3. Why not? A lot of people are on the oh, we just got a leak too. Oh, that's exciting. A lot of people are on Oh my god, my brain. A lot of people are on the Cinnabali Omnimon playmat. Like a lot. That playmat is getting a lot of mileage ever since BT22 coming out. I guess the combination of BT22 plus EX9, right? Like, are Alter S's still stupid expensive? I feel like they are. I gotta flip the tops. Looks like our... Oh, clothes. Clothes just came out. Oh, we gotta see that. The bandwidth here is something else right now. You know what? Table 2? I gotta get a table eventually. Yeah, let's just sit here at table 2. I don't want to be stressing so much about where I'm at. I gotta flip the top one. I gotta flip it horizontal first, and then 180 degrees. Should be good now. Yeah. I'll get the. Are we well? Yeah, we're well. We are well. Just tired, man. Howdy friend, how we all? Tomorrow heading to Porto Regionals. Oh, exciting! That's the you were telling me that's the European one. That's really exciting. I hope we get a lot of cool data from that. You know, if somebody out there gets the top 16 ahead of time, like I'm not against. You know, I'm not against some early information in my DMs. That's all I'm saying. No, but like the European side of tournament reporting, they do really well. Digital Gate Open plus like what's his CNT Elixir and that whole side of things, they do a great job reporting and getting their stuff done. Honestly, most of the time I piggyback off of them, so bless them. Of course gonna abuse Growl Loop, but with the twist. That's fair. Was it Ben just came out with a video for Growl Loop Machinedramon. That's a cool one. After he gets banned, I will go back to my Magna or Numemon. That's fair, man. Anyway. Oh, let me look at the new, because they did some spoilers, right? That like the clothes is actually gonna be like a dual personality or something. Let me see. Maybe. All right, let's see. By returning this tamer to the bottom of the deck, you may play one close. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so one of these like tamer cyclers. Then if you don't have a Digimon, you may play one Sunrisa. Oh wow, it does both. So you can flip a close and then play a Sunrisa from your trash. Wow, this close is actually kind of cracked. Off of that combo right there. That's not bad at all. When effects trash any of your mineral trait Digimon from source by suspending this tamer, gain 1 ring. Okay, the tamer's, she's alright. That first effect's kind of overloaded though. I feel like that first effect this is an Omni Mirror. Golly, everybody's on Omnimon. There's a crazy amount of people on Omnimon, but well, it is what it is. I don't want to bounce around. Sorry, guys. A new clothes? Yeah, it just got leaked. A new clothes. It's one of those, like, I don't know what we should call them. Is there a name for them yet? But the tamer cyclers, I like to call them. The ones that just say, like, start of main phase. Put this one to the bottom and play a new one. Like, stuff like that. The tamer cyclers, I think that's a good way to... I think that's just the best way to word it, honestly. But this one has the added effect of playing a Sunrisa from trash while playing the clothes, which kind of cracked, if you ask me. Being able to do both in a single turn, like a scramble, like a tamer scramble, kind of nutty. Yeah, that's just kind of good, honestly. Probably gonna get a good amount of the line tonight, if not the level 7 plus the unique emblem. So I know a lot of people are hyped for that. I know. Unfortunately, Puppets and Fish haven't been doing that well. I know there was a Puppets that did well at Gen Con. I don't think there was a Fish that did well at Gen Con, though. Do you have any knowledge of the Galaxy Loop deck? Yeah, no, I have a fair bit of knowledge. It's a what's your? Go ahead and ask your question. If I don't know, someone in chat will probably know. All right, just for the gameplay in front of me here though, just some basics, just some rookies, some tamers. The Agumon goes in, we leave the Gabumon in the back. Interesting. And then we're gonna, oh, that's fun. Okay, wait, what? Can't you play that from trash? Isn't it better to play from trash? Oh, that's a painful whiff. Grabbing the Alter S at least is nice, but overall that's definitely a painful whiff. Like, we were hoping for a Greymon card, I bet. And this doesn't choke to 1 because of our memory setter Nokia. Now this is where we get to decide, are we going to promote this Gabumon or not? I'm gonna skip on that. It's gonna let us pick up. We're gonna let us play our second Digimon thanks to Nokia, and off of the back of that, we should be able to pick up this Melga from trash. So yeah, I mean, even like there's no reason not to pick up Melga. So make sure we do that. Yeah, we're just being a little slow. Yeah, we're just properly reading our effects to each other, as I should say. And now we got a full 6 memory to work with, or 4-3 memory to work with. We could see something like Digivolve Greymon, Digivolve Garu, and then do some Omni DNA. There's definitely a Wargrey and a Melga in hand, but do they have an Omni? They also have... What's the... Oh, we're going to go with this? We're actually going to do it. So Digivolve 4-6, I believe. Yeah. There's the Eva for 6. Garu Digivolves one of our Agus. And from here... yeah, delete, and then we get to DNA, end of turn. Do we have Omni? Do we care? Doing it the not really the proper way here, but I'm sure that'll get fixed in a minute. I'm probably gonna put the Omni, get the Omni. We get to attack. Remember this, the memory gauge needs to be, oh, we do move the memory gauge. We get to attack when Digivolving. This is still during end of turn. So we get to attack, unsuspend, burn a security, do an actual check. Ooh, that's pretty big. I don't think there's a Guru or a Greymon in trash, so we just get the raw draw. That's a good amount of memory available to us, and we get set to 3. We can do a good bit. Unfortunately, no Nokia is kind of rough, though. I feel like most of these Omni decks rely on Nokia, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what our Tyrannomon playmat is capable of. We are going to promote the Gabumon. Gabumon promotes in, and then I mean we got either, I mean it has to be like hard play Wargrey, Digivolve into the Melga, Omni DNA to answer back. Like if you don't do that, you're kind of cooked. Yuko is on uptrend for Black War Greymon deck in a few weeks. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oof, another bad search. Gonna grab Alter B. Oh, we are running Alter B in our version. That's interesting. So another Omni to the bottom. And still having to dig is rough, but I mean, are we gonna attack? What's our hand like? It's gonna be curious. Oh, just you. That's not great. I think we're dead on board. Yeah, that's GG. This Omni goes for 3 checks. Gabu goes for game. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But, I mean, is there any way we can play safer from the Omnimon? No, I think it's just... Maybe they're looking for a route here that gets them to where they want to be. Like maybe they're trying to get into an Alter S and be super clean with it, be unaffected by effects, etc., etc. Doesn't seem all too necessary. Yeah, we're gonna play Agumon. Interesting. Okay. Agumon does grab the Gabu here. And then we're going to set both of those to the top because it's a great searcher. We caught that. Looks like we're catching that. Yep. Yep. All right, beautiful. We gotta show the public why those searchers are awful. All right, so yeah, like I said, it's pretty much just game here. Trash the top security, unsuspend, when attacking, delete. He can now attack and win. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna delete the Gabu. We're 16k because of the Nokia. All right, just swing one more time. Miraculous, that doesn't really help us. Gabu for game, so we're gonna go to game 2. Yeah, I think our top player here just like it's just the plague of Omni. Like you're really like I don't even know how to explain it, but like the bricks are so weird in Omni because it's like right, you're playing level 3s and you're playing 6s and you're not playing any in between, and so you're playing 3, 6, 7. And you're playing a good amount of each of those levels, but like you have to see very specific amounts of them, right? Like you have to see Melga, you have to see Wargrey. So like you're trying to do the Imperial Dramon, like think Imperial Dramon, but instead of 4s and 5s, we got 6s and 7s, and we just don't have the same early game like universal draw and search that Imperial Dramon has. Like fundamentally, right? It's just not a great place to be. I feel like we could have maybe promoted earlier from Tyranno, maybe gotten a Koromon draw, help us get out of that. Maybe the Miraculous, the Agumon from Trash instead. So then you could play the next Agumon from hand and then like really dig deep, right? The problem is like the Omnimon deck just doesn't have searches, and that's why people are trying to that's why the black base has like, you know, the lion's share of people's attention, because fundamentally Omni doesn't really have searchers other than those black rookies. So now if you're telling those an Omni player that like, wow, you can use these, which they're not great, but they're searchers and they gain memory, right? And so then you pivot that and you're like, oh, I can use these new Agumons and Gabumons, which they have decent effects. They have end of turn DNA, which is really what we want anyway. And just couple that with a Sumemon that lets them all digivolve together, wrap it up in a nice little bow and play that way. And 100%, I get it. Like that's just, it makes sense. The only issue with the other like side issue that I feel like doesn't get brought up enough though is decode, because if a lot of people are moving towards playing mostly the CS Omnimon, and you at least if you have double, I forget, it's like it's black red and then blue yellow for the decode, right? So if your Gabumon is black, you can't decode one of them no matter what. Your Agumon can be the black Agumon and you'll be fine in terms of decode, but it's really, you really get punished for the Gabumon side of things. All right, so we gonna play. Oh, the Nokia. Oh, so then, oh, that's strong. Early Nokia means we do get to start at 3 memory for the rest of the game. That's kind of nice. Get another Agumon, get another rookie out. Oh no. Speaking of bricks, it's an Agumon from our security. Agumon on Agumon violence, if you will. Yeah, I see them either playing maybe a Tamer. Mirai's good. Ooh, gonna discard Melga. And then play a Miraculous to replay. Ooh, I like, this is adorable. We get to replay the Agumon. Agumon picks up the, that was sick. I kind of like that. Like, unironically, that was a cool little cute little draw engine we got going. Mirai's great. 100%. I feel like every version of Omnimon really should probably be on Mirai on some degree. Just too good. I think one of the topping lists that I got a preview of was running 4 Mirai, and I was like, yeah, that just makes sense. Agumon goes in. It's an Omni Ace. We do still get the draw for Koro. So we were able to achieve 2 draws here. Let me see if I get the timer up. I don't even have the timer up for you guys. Let's see, we have 26 people today. That's not still a good number. It's oh snap. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just realized what I did. All right, yeah, you guys see the screen now. Sick. Let me go back and try to find the timer. It's 30 minutes on the timer. Hello there, how's it going? What's up, Kukai Sambas? Something like that. Tell me if I'm close. I do want to get that right. It's either Kukai or Kuki. I think top players should have waited. For what? Oh, for to set up this board state. Yeah, giving your opponent 6 memory probably should have just waited, because you could have just, you probably were in a slightly better spot. Yeah, no, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see the logic. We'll have to see how it plays out, but you know your opponent has nothing in the back, so if you play a little slower and just kind of respond to them. I mean, you are at 4 security, so you're losing the security race. The first Miraculous Knight comes down, plays an Agumon from trash, get to recycle another piece. Yeah, exactly. The bottom play with no rookie. I mean, we could have been a little slower, but we'll see. we can see what happens. It's 4/4 on security. Oh, you're right, because the Agumon attacked. Right. And there was an Omni. We're just gonna hard play. Ooh, no. Oh, that means we're probably missing stuff on our own. Ah, that's painful. Well, on play, do the thing. Go ahead. Miraculous Knight. There's the Melga Alter S. No, our own Omni Ace. So I think that's goodbye to the whole board. Which rough. And Miraculous Knight doesn't protect any of this. So that's going to be an overflow 5. We get to start. Omni gets to start their turn at 5 memory. Holy. Yeah, just going through the effects. But it will result in this entire board being cleared for sure. I'm pretty sure. Because this is a DNA. So we get the we get both halves of the removal effect. Oh, no, it's okay. You can be that guy. I'm not gonna step in here because I don't think source stripping's gonna matter for this, but it's totally okay to be that guy here anyway. As long as you're not a prick about it, right? Like, as long as like we all accept, yeah, red should be on top for this particular Omnimon, but in this matchup it won't matter, so we're just gonna let it slide. Yeah. If there was source stripping, I would definitely step in though. All right, Omni attacks. Or digivolving. I should be specific. If there's digivolving, I will definitely step in. And I know there's some Omnimons out there that do digivolve, or like Alter S's, or the Alter B. One of those digivolves. I'm not sure which. Blitzgrade, like if any of that comes up, I would step in and fix it for sure. But we trash one, unsuspend, get to do the real check. Yeah, digivolve it to Alter B. There's no reason not to. You're gonna swing. That's gonna clear the last 2 security, and you're gonna call it a day. Digi is mandatory. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And I would step in and fix the. I would step in and fix the sources at that point for them. And so we get to trash 3 megas. If we trash 3 megas, we get to trash 2 security and swing for game. We go overflow 5 because our Omni is gone. And that's going to be it. Yeah, no. We're going to go to game 3. Oh, we're deleting the tamers. And there we go. All right, so we get to go to game 3, which is nice. Game 3, yeah, indeed. Yeah, I was going through some of my old frames here, and I refound something that might be useful. Or I invested in this here. Check this out. Bam. Oh, they're a little out of frame. Let's see if I can fix that. Look at that. We know who's the winner of what. It makes me remember. It reminds me that I've made the Eagle's Nest logo on the side so much bigger than like my original streams of this. just because like it's just work having to update the names and stuff on the screen. So and I should switch it. Instead of doing winner game 1, I should do and winner game 2. There's a lot of places that do like the little dots, kind of like think like fighting games. I should switch to that. That's probably way easier to like manipulate. A checkbox, yeah, like a checkbox is a good. There's a few ways to do it, but you guys get the idea. Just like a little, like a small way to highlight and just put it. Honestly, I could put it on the right side, above and below the card. That could be good. Maybe on the. There's a few ways. Two dots is literally 3 different images. Yeah, Uncanny Girl, you get it. Because you don't really need to do. You don't actually need to fill in both dots. That's the trick. Because in Digimon, it's over after game 2, after 2 wins, so you never actually have to fill in the second one. It's a behind the scenes tomfoolery for sure. Randomly securing games, count me in. Oh, for sure. The Alter B's felt it was definitely necessary. Like there's no shot you don't Alter B there. Omni Mirror, I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like that's just gonna be our current playlist right now here in the Digimon card game. A lot of people are just kind of happy with where Omnimon's at. And it's showing to be a popular deck. And I guess I get it. In a world where players are playing Royal Knights and it's just like Royal Knights, Sakuya, being able to play a deck that does like a good amount of removal while also being aggressive. Like, I think the thing I like about Omni though is like, it does suck playing against it in the sense that like, it does feel like so often you need to de-digivolve. You need to be immune to their ace plays or something crazy, right? Like, you can't just deal with them. That being said, I do like they don't just win the game in 2 turns. Like an Omni deck never wins the game turn 2, turn 3, right? Like you are always going to play a good amount of turns against the Omni deck. And because oh wait, no, this is a double hit because you can take Nokia because she's a CS, and then you can take, or is it only Digimon? Right? You can take one of the tamers because they're Omnimon, and then you can take the Nokia because oh yeah, and exactly that's what we do. Okay, sick. That would have been funny if we just completely whiffed though. That would have been peak hilarity for me. The moment Justy isn't turbo doo-doo, I will happily. But man, is that deck bad? Yeah, Justymon, like everyone keeps like every time a new Justymon comes out, there's like, oh my god, look at this new crazy OTK. And I'm like, homie, that OTK requires you to count to 6. And then after that, you forget the entire number line and then count to 6 over and over again. And then somehow you win the game, but somehow you have to draw all that and keep turn and have the memory. So you need boosts and tamers, and it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And yeah, it is kind of fun. We got a little bit of rookie rush going on here. Ooh, hitting a Nokia. Play that, rookie. It's an on-play. I think a lot of people forget that Nokia is an on-play. It's not. Everyone's just in their brain thinks Davis Ken. This thing's got an on-play, homie. All right, so we're gonna replay this. We've gotten so much value out of this Gabumon. All right, that's our Omnimon. So now we can grab a CS. Looks like we're gonna grab Oh, that's telling. Not grabbing the Melga to me is very telling in the sense that, like, oh, we have Melga. Oh, so they have Melga. They're trying to get either Omnimon or Wargrey. So when we're trying to break apart a board, definitely break apart the Melgas on board first. Rookie Rush. Justy lol never get old as Joe. He has to be missing the Gram. Exactly. Like, or the Omni. I mean, maybe they searched the Omni. I didn't see I wasn't paying attention to every single search just yet. But we are gonna play, we're gonna promote giving up on our Nokia, meaning we don't Omni. Yeah, Omni bites the dust here. We get to draw off of Koro. All right, is it Omni time? Might be Omni time, or we're gonna do more searches. Oh no, we're just gonna play another map. So like I still like every time I'm probably wrong on this take because I don't play enough Omni, but every time I see the not adventure dual tamer and they just hard play it and we just do nothing for that turn because of it, it's so painful to me. At least the adventure tie-in mat would draw you a card. Which is what you're trying to do in the first place, right? If you need the dots, I sent you the incomplete build of the... I think I'll play with that tonight. Thank you very Uncanny Girl. I'll look into doing that tonight and get it all nice and clean and ready for Monday. I was just talking to Hong Zero about... Hong Zero's kind of jealous of... his name's not... Their name is not Hong Zero. That is the name of the channel. It's Huang, and then and Zero. That is the lore behind their channel name, in case you didn't know. So Huang from Huang Zero was talking to me today, and he was like, they were like mad jealous about the Riftbound streaming layouts they have for the Riftbound card game. Like it's just some side event guys are doing it. And I got it. Like I'm saying it like they were. Hong was jealous. I was jealous too. The second he showed me that, I was like, damn, I wish we could do that. So they got some nice setups. So I'm really looking forward to looking into what you just sent me. But a lot of it comes down to like a lot of Digimon and Bandai shows. Like it's a small man crew. Whereas a lot of the Riftbound stuff, like I feel like you're gonna require someone in the background updating slides and everything. It's not the easiest thing to do, to like constantly update graphics for a live stream. Oh yeah, and 100% Hong's great. I'm in no way was I was just kind of sharing a funny story, a funny interaction between me and him today. I love Hong. He's great. Gabumon army assemble. Yeah. Whoever made that gas deck needs to go. Oh, the gas deck's so sick. Don't tell me that, bro. Oh my god, I'm taking that. I'm totally gonna take that to locals tomorrow too. I love that deck. I still need an extra Omnimon. I still need an extra Omnimon Alter S for that deck. I got destroyed by it. Round one. It needs to go. I'm sorry, Hulkin. Oh boy, he has ace. Did we have ace? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Oh, yes. We went into Melga, but we didn't go into didn't go into, we went into Melga, but we didn't go into a War Gray. And we know, I mean, they have such a grip of a hand. We know that the Tyranno playmat player, they have Alter S available to them in some form, right? I don't know if they drew into it or searched it already, but there's definitely a world where we go into Alter S and completely devastate this board. All right, Melga. Oh, you could Miraculous Knight into your own Alter S. That's fair. Gain 6 memory. Oh my goodness. And this is where Omni gets disgusting, when there's like 3 of these tamers on board, and I mean you still have Nokia. I mean, Alter S would trade if we went for the block, right? So we're chilling. I play Puppets and laugh at it every time I play it against it in locals. Oh, the gas deck. Gerblitzer. Is that what you're saying? You're playing when you're playing against the gas deck, or are you talking about Omni? Probably the gas deck. I can see Puppets being pretty strong into the gas deck. Ah. Oh, the alternate. Oh, yeah, the alternate doesn't have blocker. My bad. How could I forget? So, yeah, we know. We go into the Alter S. We're going to, when Digivolving, delete the highest level. Yeah, I think it's GG for Tyranno on Playmount's going to get this done. We don't have the DNA. We were still certain. Because, like, ugh. All right, swing. But gas deck should kill Puppets easily. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that matchup could go. I'd probably go either way. I don't know. The gas deck's really fun though. That's all I know. That's the one thing I do know is I never not have fun with that deck right now. The bricks are real. Before Nyanboot, yes. Now not so much. I see. Alter S unaffected. End of turn. Digikagia. Oh, do we have the Alter B? We're gonna go for one more check here. What's up, Morgana? Risu, I should have an extra Alter S when my last alt art comes in. Oh, that's okay. Hell, I appreciate it. Unless you're somehow coming to Orlando, I'm not trying to pick up cards from people online. I feel pretty comfortable just kind of ordering my stuff or picking up from locals. I'm not really in need of cards. Thank you. Appreciate it though. Appreciate the sentiment. And yeah, our top Tyrannomon playmat takes it with the Alter B, which honestly, that's kind of where I've kind of been struggling with. That's kind of where I've been struggling with Omnimon decks that we've been watching at Eagle's Nest. A lot of them kind of abandoned. It feels like a lot of them kind of abandoned Alter B and all those shenanigans, but I just feel like that's what made Omni good. Was DNA Omni go Alter B and win the game. Like that was just like peak, like right, like that was peak what made Omnimon good before the new support. And with the new support, everyone's kind of been moving away from that. But I do feel like people are going to transition back. It's just interesting how it's evolved. I am trying to find another table. We do have a bit of time, so. You know what? Let's get IBDW. Haven't seen them in a while. Really cool playmat. There you guys go. I'm gonna hide the winner thing because I don't know the winners of anything right here. You know, I could always over and under chat. How do you feel? Does it look sick to you? My eyes? You don't like the left and right? Cameras. Left or left, right, top, bottom. There we go. I'm gonna put a poll out there. I'm gonna leave this up for a few minutes. I've been playtesting. Oh, people, I always like, man, it's crazy to me that people really do just prefer the top and bottom, like above all else. Like the benefits of this, the left and right, is that the webcams and the players take up more of the screen, so you get to see more. But I definitely think, like, I think at the end of the day, like, the angle just looks rough. Like, it makes people want to tilt their head and people get a little dizzy. There wasn't a, well, I kind of want, I kind of want someone to have a preference. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, everybody's got a preference, right? So even if it's a small preference, like making someone pick like one or the other, kind of, even if you're kind of indifferent, you could have it either way. You still have a small preference, and then like that is enough for me to want to see that data, right? Sideways works for in person. Yeah, I think that's just fundamentally it, because the players are on the same like webcam angle too when they do it that way. But a Batamon versus Diaboromon, and we use X. Why do we have so many X antibodies? Aren't these expensive cards? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, what did I do? Oh dear. Okay, we're back. I gotta look this up on TCG Player now. Like, what? So many X antibodies. What is this? Such devastation. Oh, they're only $1. I'm freaking out for no reason. Never mind. Good talk, chat. All right, Mr. Evolution Cup is going to be able to get plenty of official tokens. I bet they're really happy about that. After one was stolen, I downgraded what I used for tokens. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh, dang. Oh, that's rough. It's the cool boys that are expensive. Oh, okay, my bad. The token is the only good part of the Digi Evo Cup. I think the errata's kind of nice. Do we not like the errata? I feel like the errata's pretty good, and it's definitely going to get used in the deck. I think the important thing is, when I think about it, for me, the important thing is whether or not it's an expensive card that's getting an alt art. It's whether or not like it's a card that's going to get used. I think that's first and foremost, and then second, I would say, is it a card that already has an alt art? Because I hate when, like, you know, cards in a deck like are still missing an alt art or a shiny version, and then like there's a different card that just has like 20 alt arts or something. You're just like, but why? Is it chibi? It's not chibi art. It's like he's a grown man, right? Maybe I'm not understanding chibi. By the way, did you peep the new clothes? Yeah, I did, Green Hill Mario. The new clothes, TLDR, I like it. It's one of those tamer cyclers, but not only does it tamer cycle, it also plays the Sunrisa, so you get both. So that's not bad. And then on top of that, it's a memory gain if you strip a source, which honestly I don't like. That part's kind of probably whatever. We'll have to see. We'll have to see where that goes with the rest of the support, and all the Diaboromon tokens are going in. All of them. And with that said, we're going to play Armageddon, play another token, and swing for game busted. Absolutely devastating. So many tokens. That's rough, buddy. Did the Diaboromon tokens have a play cost? I know they have a level, but I don't know if they have a play cost. It's so good with promo Landramon. If you push it out from raising with the EX8 Tumblemon. Oh, looks like we're over there. Okay, let's go to another table. Oh, we got a Wargray OTK. That should be interesting. This should be a good one. Doing some cleanup on the side here for my stuff. Oh, they ended too. Okay. All right, looks like most of the tables are wrapping up here, so I'm just gonna go cut it to a quick sellout and maybe a break. But it looks like we're going into round 2 pretty quickly. A lot of tables are kind of just wrapping up. So you guys know it. You guys love it. It is the Eagles Nest webcam tournament every Monday, 7:30. Today is Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes on Thursdays we like to get a guest. Today I was lazy, didn't grab one. My bad. Other than that, we got other things like becoming a channel member. Always do me a solid and help me do the things that I do. And here's the weekly webcam schedule. Yeah, no, DigiGuard United, DigiGalaxy for Wednesday, Friday. It's always a great time. Digipanda merch, use the link in the description below to get BT22 sleeves. Riftbound is, I promise Riftbound's a thing. And this is some Gundam stuff if you guys are interested. But other than that, I think I'm gonna take a quick break. And I played Diaboro versus Gaiamon / Gray. Steel turn loop last night at locals. The game took forever. So many deadlock turns. Ugh, that's mean. Yeah, all these like turn stealing things probably need to get looked at. The Gaiamon stuff definitely definitely we should be keeping our eyes out on it. So that being said, I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a couple things and we'll be ready for round 2. Gaiamon was so problematic because it has access to Hades Force to delete the opponent's tamers and secure the lock. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not like, as much as I sound like I'm memeing sometimes, there's genuinely in my heart, like every time someone brings up can we bring back Greymon X antibody for Greymon players? They really need it. I'm like, yeah, just ban Hades first. The second you ban Hades Force, you can bring whatever you want back. That's fine. My problem was never their turbo. My problem with them was just the leave you with absolutely nothing to play the game. But we should be having our next round pretty soon here. Let me see. We got like 1 table still going. 2 tables? We got like 2 tables still going. So we'll see how that plays out. How was Gen Con? Uncanny. I don't think we really got to talk Monday. So how was Gen Con? Who else went to Gen Con out there? If you guys went, let me know. Sounds like it was a blast for most people. I think Gen Con's always a great time. Give me a second. I let a misplay happen after checking with a friend. What's the misplay? Go ahead and tell us, educate us. But if we just unban Gray X and call it a day because it'd be funny. Nah. Rip me, forgot to start of main, 2 start of main attacks. 1 goes off, but the other fizzles like 2 end of turn attack. There's start of main attacks? Am I dumb? Wait, what has start of main attack? Am I missing? Wait, what? Oh, the taunts, taunting. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, 100%. You did misplay in that point because it's the same. It's exactly what you're saying. It's just like end of turn attacks. Essentially, what happens is, so for those that don't have it fully in their brain processed as to why it works that way, think of it this way. Let's say you have 2 Arrestor Dramon Superior modes on the board. The original one, they both say end of turn attack. Cool. All right, so end of turn happens. You have your first Arrestor Dramon, and you go, all right, you go, okay, this homie attacks. Let's say you have win attackings on the stack. All right, that's a window. After you declared your attack, you have window to resolve things. So you have the window to resolve your win attackings. Those all go. What's still pending? Your second end of turn attack, right? But that's still going to resolve. That's still going to resolve. But you're during an attack, and you can't attack during an attack. So what happens is the second attack just fizzles. And then we proceed with the rest of the security attack of this first attack. So when you put it in that context, it's the same for start of turn attack, right? The first one goes, resolve all your win attackings or whatever. This one's still trying to activate, but we're during an attack. So it activates, but then game says you can't attack during an attack. Duh. But that being said, I love candy. So the taunt against Dio results in my token blocking because I am at 0 security. I lost my turn because they gained so much off the redirect. That nonsense happened over 10 turns. Wow, that's annoying. Starting the game with Puppet Starter really drilled into me the simultaneous timing attempt at attacking. Oh, that's fair. Because it's the same with Overclock. Trying to get the Green Ranger / White Ranger in Fortnite. Oh, is it hard to get or something? I'm not a Fortnite player, but I did see that they got a Power Ranger collab, which is really cool. I don't know how it works in Fortnite to get like whatever skin you want. That, and I'm surprised about the amount of people that don't know you can't attack on opponent's turn either. Yeah, that too. You just can't. Like, the rules just say you're not allowed to attack during your opponent's turn. No, I don't care. We don't care what says what. You just cannot attack during your opponent's turn, period. A lot of grinding for levels without paying. Oh, for battle pass levels. I see what you're saying. Cool. Our turn is our tournament round 2 is paired. So let me make sure I get that on the screen for you guys first and foremost. Man, I just want to cover premium MSG. Oh wait, no, we already got this guy. I don't want to get him again. I don't want to tomfoolery. So we got table 1. We got Absolink with a little Absol on the table. That's kind of cool. I love that. But their second opponent isn't. The other opponent isn't here at table 1. Let's see what I can do. All right, yeah. So table 1's missing. I kind of wanted to cover table 1, but we'll cover table 5 instead. Table 5's got some interesting. I think this is some form of Greymon. OTK or some insert adjective here. Greymon shenanigans. I'm pretty sure that's what the Gallantmon player is on, or the Gallantmon playmat is on. So yeah, let me get the timer going, and then I'm gonna sit back and we're gonna relax for the rest of this round. Start. All right, cool. Everything's spick and span. Yeah, like I said, Greymon. Oh, we got the tie and mat too, though. Interesting. Oh, and our other players playing Rolling Knights. I just noticed that. Sorry, I'm chewing right now. All right, Rolling Knight things are happening. We play Last Guardian, draw 2. We're playing X Antibody. Oh, wait, this isn't Rolling Knights, chat. My mistake. How dare I? How dare I disgrace this man's deck? Like, this is not even. You guys are about to enjoy an amazingly fun deck. This isn't Royal Knights, I promise. What is it? Does it? I mean, we're using King Drasil, but I'm gonna tell you, we may only be. There are 13 Royal Knights, but let's pretend we forgot about 12 of them. The other 12 suck. That's basically what this deck says. This is the Royal Knight deck. Yeah. Rise Gray. Oh, Rise Gray and play a Tamer. That's busted. Draw a card. Ooh, I love that. And we're playing Rise Gray X? Homie's cooking. Gain 1 memory. Makes sense. Rise Gray X. Play a red Tamer. We're going to play the original BT1 tie. Giving us security +1. We're going to scramble into War Greymon. Oh, but we don't keep turn. Uh-oh. We might have gotten overzealous. That is my current worry, is that we've just gotten a little overzealous. This is a lot of resources potentially just being removed from the board. Let's see. We have a reduction of 7. And we're just gonna play Omnimon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bottom deck the promo, and then we're gonna swing into the piercing. It's a Greymon. We get Scramble. We don't have Rush now, though. With the last Guardians on board, this Omnimon just gets to stay. This is canonically what Cool Boy plays in Liberator. Trust. This guy's a genius. Yeah, no, this is not the first time we've had him on stream. I always forget. I always call it Royal Knights. And then like 20 minutes goes into the round and I'm like, man, it sure is weird that he hasn't played in Oryukin mode yet. But no, I mean the Greymon's cooking too. Don't get me wrong. Like the Rise Grey into Rise Grey X to continue, and we're playing Blitz. Jesus, like we are tricking out this Greymon deck too. Like I am so glad we sat here today. I don't even care who wins now. I just want 3 games. Like I hope it's not a blowout. Excuse me. You're gonna Digivolve for 1, technically for 2, but we gain 1 back because Greymon. BT5. What's our play? Training? Yeah. There's not really a world where we lose, I think, as the Greymon player next turn, right? So we can comfortably just play every training we can. Yeah. Just go full max value. This is gonna be curious. Oh, grabbing the X antibody. Okay. And then Rise to play another Tamer. We're using up a lot of resources again. That could have been this rookie in the back. So, gotta be careful. Gotta be concerned, too. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see how they draw. Maybe their draws were just fine. Rise Grey X again. So, it just got me curious that, like, what are the chances we have 3 Rise Grey X's or 3 normal Rise Greys? What is this? Oh, this isn't Nokia, right? This is... Or is it Nokia? It's a little hard to tell. Oh, it is Nokia. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, setting up the Omnimon, gaining. It's the V3, I think. Oh, wow. I think only the first Agumon can Digivolve for free here, so that's what we're going to see happen. Gain 1 memory. Busted. We can proc the Tie-In Mat. Ooh, Agu X, that's busted. Search 3, what are we searching for? Again, like I said, we kind of used up a lot of... God, we used up a lot of resources on those first 2 stacks just to see them go. So now we have to be like, did we get another level 5? We did just bottom deck 1? After drawing so many Omnis? So my guess is that... Oh, did we not get the end of turn? Oh, we didn't. Oh, that's... I feel like that's a little bit of a mistake, right? You 100% want to be getting that end of turn, right? Yeah, that definitely feels a little wrong to not do that. Because then we would have had 2 checks next turn as well. All right, Rise Gray. Well, I mean, we were able to count to 5, so I don't see how we wouldn't have drawn into another level 6 at this point. We've drawn so many cards, so many searches. Surely we have a 6 with a training on top of it. Like, we don't need the Rise Gray. Like, we don't need Rise Gray X, right? We really just need to go into level 6. There's no way we didn't draw it by now, right? With all our searching and evos we've done. Pop the boost to do what? Oh, Blitz Gray. That's a little spoopy. I don't know about this, chat. This is only gonna be... This is not great. But like, what can we do? We put X antibody underneath and then do like crazy damage or something. We do have one more memory available to us. We just still haven't done it. Like, we haven't used the tie and mat to gain memory yet, which I feel like is a bit of a mistake, but here we go. Alliance. Oh, the Blitzkrieg gives us, oh, the Alliance. Oh, so that makes us, what, 14, 16K? Unless do we have another plus 1K? I think the Agumon's a plus 1K too. So we do clear all of the Royal Knights here. That is the original X antibody, but we should be bigger. We are 14, 16 plus 1K from Agu. Yeah. Ty and Matt. Oh my god, no. No! Oh, okay. And then we just win the game. Oh wait, no. We don't just win the game. Ooh. Look at security. Trash one. Trash that boost. Yeah. Good be gone boost. So now the problem here is actually, though, this Omnimon isn't a... I think we trolled. I think we procced the Omeka too soon. I think we should have waited for our last security check. Because this Omni doesn't have blocker, right? I think we definitely last Guardian that, right? Oh, I guess we do have an Omeka in hand. Omeka in hand saves us. Yes, yes, play the Omeka. You have to, right? And then you let this check through. Don't block, yeah. Good play. Play a cool boy that really doesn't matter. And then block the end of a turn swing. Yep. That Omnimon. Oh, we're gonna let it go. Okay. Oh, that's so wild. Oh, that's so wild. This is so wild. And then just swing Omnimons for 3 checks apiece. That's crazy. Oh yeah, and gain a bajillion. I didn't mention it, but for those that don't remember, that tie-in Matt says if your opponent has a level 6 or higher, gain 2 memory. So busted. I'm so glad I'm about to be out of the game for this format. Oh, that's sad, Marco. What are you going to be playing instead? Are you just taking a break from card games? What are you into Gundam right now? You into like getting really excited for Riftbound? Like where are you at mentally? I think I want to build this now. Yeah, it's such a cool deck. Remember when I said I was tired of playing puppets? Yeah, Omnimon took over that spot in my heart. Oh, yeah. A lot of people are playing. At least if you're playing here at Eagle's Nest, yeah, a lot of people are on Omnimon. I'm not including Mr. Morphomon playmat here. This guy's a treasure. He needs to be respected. Or our Greymon guy. Both of these are national treasures at this point. But I agree with you. Even when I'm going through the tables, a lot of people are on Omnimon. Sun's marching band season is starting soon. It eats up all my free time. Oh, that's fair. Did I already have the conversation of like I used to play in a middle school, high school band, and then I hated the competition. Like I thought marching band was so dumb. So like, how do I express this? Like, chat, follow me on this. Like, all right, so you guys, I'm sure we've all gone through the school years at this point. We kind of know how it's supposed to go. We've seen a Not Another Teen movie, right? You're in high school, you're a dork, you play in the marching band. So number one, you're a dork, right? And then you have to go to the football field, which is very not dork. And it's like, bro, if I liked football, like, I'm a dork. I don't give a damn about football. Why am I on a football field? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to play. And when I was in high school, I was just trying to play Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft, bro. Like, and now you got me on a football field to play the flute. You miss me with that, bro. Like, what? Not to mention on top of that, if you look towards like the future of like professional instrument playing, none of it has anything to do with marching band. Like, okay, in college there's marching band too, but like being a professional musician has nothing to do with putting on a cowboy suit and walking around in circles on a football field. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh god, I hate marching band. And then like everything's a competition. Like, I don't know, maybe it was me, but I played flute and I played guitar, for the record. Let's see, anyone asking. I played flute and guitar. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I just did this for fun. And now I have to get graded on it. It's a competition between me and my other flute and guitar players. Like, who gets first chair? And I got to go to duo ensemble and get a medal for performing well. Like, and get great. Like, I don't care, man. Like, oh my God. It is one of the most... Because I look back on those years and I'm like, man, I really loved playing the guitar and flute. Like, those were great times in my life, and society ruined the hell out of it. Or like adults, is it even adults? I guess adults, because they're the teachers and the infrastructure ahead of you when you're a kid, right? But it's like, it just got so ruined by adults, I guess, or like the system in place. And I was like, this is so dumb. Sorry, random tangent. You guys know how it is. The players are just starting. Nothing crazy. I mean, our Omnimon player was already able to, or our Greymon player was able to turbo into a War Grey. We are 1, 2, 3K bigger, so we're at least 5K. Yeah, because of it's one for every color. I don't know if we have DPN sources. Oh my god. Put our opponent to 6. Do another 2 checks. Yep, sounds right to me. Yep, just clear the security. That's a mat and tie. That's very much real. Sorry, let's see let me see it leaves something from August to November. Yeah. That junk's trash, dude. Like, you have to wake up early, go to school like 2 or 3 hours early for band practice. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm trying to get A's in math class, not wake up that insanely. Like, you know, oh my god, it just makes me mad. I'm probably going to be playing more Yu-Gi-Oh, even post banlist, unless a specific card in the best deck infuriates me too much. Oh, that's fair. It is cool to see people are trying to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit. I'm not against people going back to Yu-Gi-Oh. I would say like maybe try out a different card game. Like Cookie Run came out. That's exciting. Also, I mean, I guess Riftbound's not till October, so I can't recommend that one. People do not understand the competition is all day. The competition is all day. We say the football team is our field. Yeah, bro. Like I'm sorry, man. Like I'm just trying to play. I'm just trying to play flute for fun and with my friends and like ugh. The only fun I had in High School Music was learning Zelda music to play on trumpet. High School Music was one of the most dream-ruining systems, genuinely. Yeah. Omni X from Bottom Player. Yeah, Omni X from Bottom Player gets rid of the Omnimon, which makes sense, right? But, man, was that a lot of memory to just give. We did have the reduction of 7, but it's still a lot. And we played the... Oof. That's a lot. We're going to have to see where this goes. We practice. Oh, you practice after school? In my area, you practiced before school. Actually, it was both. My bad. There's an insane paradigm shift happening in Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why. What's the paradigm shift? I mean, oh, is it the 3 new decks coming out? Canine, something, and something. I just remember Canine because they look cool. Like the werewolf dog people. They look dope. Do we see the clapback? We might see a clapback because we don't have Rush, right? And we have the last Guardian. So Omnimon or Red Greymon has to clear this Magnamon. That like has to happen. And not only do they have to clear that Magnamon, they have to clear the Magnamon and potentially try to clear the follow-up Omeka. Vanquish Soul, Canine, Yummy, and Draco Tail. Draco Tail looks cool too. Yummy, you can miss me with that one. I'm not down with Yummy. I'm a little sad that Canine isn't its own deck. It's just another classic Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's Frankenstein two decks together and make something new. Like I don't know. For me, I kind of hate that stuff, but that's not the point of this conversation. I feel it's just me being weird. All very grindy decks. That's good. If they're grindy decks, that's like genuinely where every card game wants to be. So I'm happy for Yu-Gi-Oh for in that sense. Next set makes Pure a lot better. Oh, for K9? Oh, okay. That's exciting too. I think another thing I just dawned on my head is I don't know if I could go back to a non-unified game. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool to be part of a unified game again. Like, again, I come from Magic, so I'm used to this. But, like, Digimon now being unified, Gundam is unified, One Piece is soon to be unified. Riftbound is going to be unified for as far as I really understand it. Star Wars is unified. Like, there's so many card games out there that are unified globally. And just to go back to time to watch a card get released and wait 6 months for it to release in my market. Like, I don't know if I could go back to that. Riftbound won't be unified for is it gonna be like China gets everything first and then we have to piggyback off of that? Oh, that's lame. No, I don't you don't disagree? Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think that's a take that's hard to disagree with. I think it's the opposite. I think that is a take that is hard to disagree with. Riftbound, BT13 Omni in hand. Ooh. But we can just win, right? No, we can't just win. I think we just lose. I don't think Omni... I don't think Omni wins this. We'll have to see. Next antibody gain of memory, rough. Yeah, I think Greymon's gonna take this. BT13 Omni is hard. China already is released for Riftbound. NA fall this year. Europe next. Oh, I mean, I hope their goal is to unify, but I would say my retort to that, at least the way you had described it, Uncanny Girl, at least they're not gonna be too far behind. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so it just came out in China, so then 2 months US gets it. Like, having a 2-month delay isn't the worst. Like I mean, Digimon like used to be way worse, right? Like the 6-month thing, for example, was very real. What was I going with that? You get my point. I think that's closer to better than the other. Like, there's not going to be giant sets in between, for example. But I still agree. This TJ with white power. Oh, you people. Chat, I want you all to look at the sheer aura of Cupsy Yumi. I'm not Googling that. Nope. That is not a sentence I need constructed. TJ plays in my locals. That's why I call his deck. That's funny. I know you're memeing. I'm not. I was going along with the bit. That's funny. Since the focus is tied to. TJ's the actual Omnimon player here. For some reason you said TJ, and I thought you meant Hyper Coliseum's TJ, and I'm like, oh, that's cool that you know them. That's fun. They good people. But no, the Omnimon player is literally named TJ, so that puts it all together for me. So we digivolve into which Omnimon here? Ooh, okay, the good one. Got it. So this should be easy, right? You pick one to and then bottom deck it. Yeah, you just snipe the same one twice. The other one can't attack unless they go all the way into an Omnimon Omnimon X. So we're chilling. DJ Towers, yeah. Please don't tell him that. Since the focus is tied to the Chinese government, who knows if when unification will be something that Riot Games can do. I see what you're saying. Interesting. Yeah, I want to get into Riftbound. I want to get a local tier started with Eagles and stuff, but I'm probably just in over my head with a lot of stuff sometimes. What's the score on this match? It's 1-1. Pretty sure it's 1-1. GG Greymon? Yeah. I think it is in fact GG Greymon. Blitzgray? Yeah. Saw that happening. Is there a reason, like, shouldn't we be like on Yuko or something? The new, or that has to be Gaiomon for the Yuko, isn't it? That's the only way it works for the Yuko. I think this is 1-1. Am I forgetting? Am I missing something? I'm pretty sure it's 1-1. I think Greymon like clapped one turn. It was disgusting. And in fact, I think Greymon just wins now. Dang, no rookie in the back. That's tough. Play the Agu. Do we have any form of protection on this stack? Yes, we have one form of protection. But that's still not going to be enough to stop an Omnimon X antibody. Is it Greymon in name? I could be wrong. I thought I wasn't sure if it was specifically Gaia or something else. I guess I'll look it up. $250 for the SP. Damn. Cyber Eden's really got money on the SPs this set. It is Greymon in name, thank you. You're right. When attack targets change by suspending this tamer for the turn, your opponent's Digimon effects don't affect one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name. Yeah, this player might be interested in trying to grab Yukos for this deck. It's definitely not a bad play for sure. So what killed the Omeka? Blitzgray? Block? Because it was an attack? Was it raid? Oh, we also raided. You're right. It was either block or raid. I'm pretty sure Blitzgray has blocker. It's blocker alliance on this guy. I think. Pretty sure. How are we doing tonight? What's up, Curiosity? Doing okay. Feeling better. Still feeling tired as F. Honestly, this week was not kind to me today. Or this week has not been kind to me. But Agumon, Greymon into Greymon X. Just getting a bunch of draws out of the way now. Is that Protoform? No, that's not Protoform. That's a good classic one. But that can't attack, so we'll have to see. Scramble. Rise Gray. X. Play a Tamer. Gain a memory. Just playing more Tamers. That's gonna get rid of the Magnamon. Yeah. Play Omeka. Blitz isn't suspended, so maybe Rage. It was probably raid. Like, if you're Omnimon there, you probably just raid and see what happens. Alright, trash the top security. It's a Blitzgray. We block, but overflow. And I think that's gonna be it. I think Omeka just gets to attack for free, right? Unless we have another Blitzgray. And we just... another hard play of Omnimon X. Reduction of 7, a lot. Oh, Senkin Meppa, unsuspend attack again. That's gonna be game. Busted. That was a tough one. Omnimon, or Greymon. I don't even know if Greymon could, like, I feel like Greymon was just like in an awkward spot. They just didn't see the right cards at the right time. Like, they had all these tamers, but like fundamentally they just don't do, like, the old tie doesn't do anything for you anymore, right? Maybe there's a world where the Greymon player plays like Yuko, like we were talking about. If any of those had been Yuko, we would have been in a way more destructive spot, right? Like, disgustingly so. Although we probably would have to focus on like a block situation or a raid situation. But even then, still pretty not bad. I will try to find us another table though. Let's see, I got... Oh, I like this one. I think a lot of people will be fans of this one as well. We've got Diaboromon versus classic Machine Dramon. Cygnus versus Unicorns 232. Greymon was pushing up too early, you think? Yeah, maybe we could probably argue some of those things. Like, yeah, they're probably pushed up too early in one or two spots. My brain kind of goes like, we had like 7 tamers on board, and like, did it really matter? All right, sorry, I'm back. We got classic Machine Dramon things happening. This is the is this, it could potentially be on the I don't want to call it the Ben build just yet, but I mean that's what, oh no, we're playing some of the, we're playing the hybrid level 5, so probably not closer away from what Ben showed off in his video, or in their video. What was I gonna say though? I don't remember. Yeah, no, classic Machine Dramon things. Gonna DP minus the Digivolve and DP minus. All right. Going to Attack of the Heavy Mobile. That gives us rush. Are we attacking security, or are we attacking over things? I don't think we have piercing, unfortunately. No, we might actually. Losing our bandwidth for some reason. And then we're gonna play Supreme Connection. Really cool collection of cards. Looks like we trash one. We trash a Chaos Dramon. And here we go. What can Diaboromon do in this spot? They're going to gain 1 memory thanks to the errata. They're on an Infirmon right now. Did you evolve into another Diaboro? It's hard to tell which one it is. Looks like it's the new one. Play a token, Digivolve. Gonna play a token, Digivolve again, I think. Or is it just once? I guess it's just once. All right, so Diaboromon trying to think of what to do, but realistically, it's just, I mean, you can just turn all these tokens sideways and win the game, right? No, we only have 4 attacks. And I think Machine Dramon has 4 security with a redirect. So that's not as simple as we thought. I guess it depends if these tokens have rush or not, but I don't think they do. All right, we're sending them all in. Oh, are we going to do an Armageddon? We might do an Armageddon. And that would be game. What kind of ghost does this guy have on his desk that the token keeps flipping? Oh, okay. I'm gonna dip. I got 1 second. I'm gonna go find a different table to chill at. Oh, they're done. Tesra's going. Yeah, their quality was getting too bad, so again, making sure the players can see each other. Yeah, I wasn't. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. My bad on that. Sorry. Let me catch up on chat. I was doing some things. Alas, Digivolve is once per turn. Ah, okay. We have taken the time to admire the art sleeves. Pairs well with Diaboro BT12 or Dio Ace, however, and these tokens are perfection. Yeah, the tokens are great. These tokens hurt my soul. I am too accustomed to playing against commander players who bring their like $3,000 blinged out deck, but never have a single token for their deck. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Like, as someone who plays like vampires and squirrels, I try to make sure I have at least the correct like having like the basic tokens for those decks. Like, playing a squirrel deck and not having a 1/1 squirrel token available to you is criminal. I can understand like not having every specific token ever, but still. I hoarded the 2022 Bandai Fest token so that I would always be able to play Diaboromon with tokens. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. I remember giving them away to my Diaboromon friend players. Are you going to go over the top 16 from the Curve Field Regional where Machindra won? I didn't even know that was a thing, but I'm gonna be honest. Well, number one, to be honest, didn't know that was a thing. Number two, I will cover anything that I get sent. I try to post as much as I can. I still actually now. I got into a car crash Tuesday. I was supposed to put up the Phoenix Reborn lists from when was it? It was like last weekend, and I haven't gotten around to the Phoenix Reborn stuff because it was just, car crash. But yeah, so if you send me top 16s, I usually make an effort to try to put them on Eggman. That's like usually what I try to do for people. Even more likely if you send them, it's even more likely if you send me the decks in Eggman links. I'm just saying, because otherwise I got to do that. So. All I know is that Diaboro finalist for Gen Con wasn't me. Top cut. Yeah, no, we have the Gen Con lists. We're working on putting those on the website soon. So the Gen Con list will be up. Okay, I'll throw the list at you. Sadly, it's just pictures. Oh my God, shoot me in the heart, please. Just pictures of the Warriors. That's even worse. The things I do for you people. No, I'll get it done. Give me the pictures. I'll get it done eventually. Just if you can, tell me how many players. Tell me stuff like that. It helps. All that stuff helps. All right, Armageddon, Collision. Yeah, I think Omni's gonna get cooked here. I have the Diaboro list. It was super close. I think Eggman told me we have all the lists. I think I can even find them myself if I need to. We just don't have them on the site yet. That might go up later tonight or something. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of DMs. So I'm like trying to be cordial. My match playerings for Gen Con sucked. Yeah, that happens. Looks like Armageddon takes it here, and with a minute left, I don't see a reason to go too deep. But yeah, you guys know it. You guys love it. It's you guys are watching Eagle's Nest every Monday 7:30, every Thursday 8 p.m. Eastern. For the Digimon card game, come share, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your new players, old players, competitive players. It's just a fun time to be around each other, and it's usually how I see this. So if you guys want to do that, I'm glad you guys are here. Become a channel member. We got into a car crash, would help, just saying. But here's the webcam schedule for everybody. DigiGuard United on Wednesday, Friday, DigiGalaxy on Friday, and you guys know, love us, hate us. Eagle's Nest Monday and Thursday. Did you paint the sleeves? Rift bound eventually. I'm gonna try. And this is some Gundam stuff that I have holdover that I haven't fully replaced yet. But so with clothes previewed with the same templating as we got for the Liberators in BT22. Pyramidi will have its level 7 and emblem preview at any moment. The recent manga cover totally hints at it. Oh yeah, because she's like going evil or something. Like she's got like what's her name from Dragon Ball? Launch. Like when she sneezes, she goes ballistic. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Who got the Elysian invites? Any Elysian enjoyers out there? Gemmon doesn't turn into a squirrel. Pretty sad about that, personally, but that's the life we live. But the Digimon it does turn into is pretty cool. Same with the new Renamon line. Was it called Yukaimon, Yukirimon or something? That Digimon looks cool too. I think those are the, and then the Black Shoto is so funny. The whole like Black Siphagamon line is infinitely amusing to me. Yukinamon, got it. And then Tsukaimon. Is that the level 6 for Gemmon? But it's launch in English. Oh, it's launch in English and lunch in Japanese. Oh, okay, cool. Shoto Black, yeah. It was so weird. Level 6 for Gemmon is called Rebustramon. Oh, that's gonna be tough to say. I gotta probably look up the katakana for that one. WTF with Green Liberator line going black. Yeah, that was why. That's so weird. Black Shoto be like, what if I suspend myself? He already does that. ADHD kicked in. How did an eagle befriend a squirrel? Bro, it's part of the Digizoo, bro. Me, Digipanda, Eggman. Come on, we're all animals. That's it. We're all just part of one big digital zoo. Why does he sound like? Why does he look like he does look like Kirito? 100%. You're not off on that. Black Shoto line is kind of weird. Do we see another medieval gallant? Maybe, or maybe we like get like an evil line. Like Shoto still is a pro tag. And pro tags tend to have evil lines. Just saying. Send you the list, PDF, 100%, not a virus. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the confirmation. Rube Ustramon. Okay, cool. I don't know why the new Shoto reminds me of SpongeBob's Doodle. Oh, brother. Okay, side note, because we spoke SpongeBob. The new Nicktoons game, the Dyson Dungeons, Nicktoons Dyson Dungeons or something. That game looks so sick, man. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up with my brother and my cousins, we played Nicktoons Unite on the GameCube, and we like beat that game in like a weekend. I love that game. It's so good. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So it's so cool to see like a spiritual successor to Nicktoons Unite in my 30s. Nicktoons RPG, something like that. Yeah. I gotta find a table. The round's paired. Let's see if I can get... You know what? This should be able to work. We should be able to get this table. I want to get this table. I'm gonna flip the bottom camera. Make the memory markers touch. And we should be chilling. Oh, I gotta get the timer. 1 second. And we're gonna put 20 seconds on the clock. We're gonna be a little ahead, but that's fine. I don't think a couple seconds killed anybody on stream. What is the chat saying? Nicktoons RPG. Lol, I was definitely thinking like that about the Black Shoto 3. Let me guess. 1. On that Gammamon, or what are you talking about? That Gammamon stuff looks on point. Gammamon stuff? Oh, the new level 4. Yeah, the new 4 is, and 5, honestly. They're both kind of good. The faces of Rena and Tyranno from Elysian are so weird. Are they? I guess I haven't taken a look at those. It looked like it's Rapid X versus Omni. Oh no, I played myself. Yeah, it's CS versus something, probably Omni. Yeah. Regulus superior mode. Oh, EX10. Yeah, Simon. Yeah, I caught up. Thank you. Oh, another Omni deck. I thought this guy was on the gas deck. I wanted to show off the gas deck again. It's so good. Omnimon needs to take a CS. You're so funny. Oh, we're playing the adventure bottom end for Omnimon. This is another interesting way to play the deck. You play the Agumons because you can Digivolve on Koro, and then that lets you go into Omni for cheaper potentially. The CS deck popping off here today though. Looks like we're on an Alphamon top end so far. Rise Greymon's gonna let us play a Tamer though, so we'll see what happens. Oh, we're just gonna play a Membu. So no, unless it was the, is it the Mirai we played off of the Rise Grey? So this is where we're at. Huh? Omnimon. Not a lot we can do realistically, right? As Omnimon with one memory, we could try to go ping pong into an Omnimon and do some things, but without Tamers to back it up, it's kind of gross. All right. We got Agumon into security, remove the security. It's a 2K, but we still get deleted. But a Koromon draw is never bad. I like how in East's meta report, he separated all the different Omni builds. He separated two of them, right? He separated the like Nokia focused one versus like the classic focused one. Yeah, that was cool. I feel like it's gonna converge into a single one eventually though. We'll just have to, it's just gonna be fun to see which one that is. It feels like the most blue eyes like deck. Interesting, where the sheer number of players entering is popping up its numbers. Oh, that could be true. I could see that. Ending our turn with a classic tie and mat. I say classic because this isn't the first tie and mat, but this is the first. Oh, that's not even true, is it? This isn't even the first Omni mat. The first Omni mat is the Alter S one, right? Yeah. And then you could go older to the BT5 one, but I'm not counting that one because that one's like not DNA, like a DNA focused one. That's just, oh, if you're an Omnimon, swing. We're gonna play plugin. What? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's cute. Whoa. All right. So then Alphamon swing, unsuspend, 2 checks. Oh, wait. No, this is 3 checks. Are we bigger? There's a Nokia. You do get to play an Gabu. Nope. Skipping. Agu. Why are we at... Wait, what? Why? Oh, this is what we're doing. I think we saw this on the... Oh, we saw this on the... This was also... Oh my god, Ragnalord, really? We're still trying to make Ragnalord combo shenanigans? Yeah, that's just game, though. That's crazy. Yeah, no, we just had a look at that disgusting hand. Oh, terrible. Wait, I mean, we had like, I guess we just didn't have Tamers, but we had like Omni combos and stuff. Interesting. Did he have the color to play? Oh, right. Hold on. What's the name of that card again? Oh, I don't even remember the assemble, right? Did we have a white? I don't think we had a white. Oh, right. Yeah. You know, you guys are right. Well, yeah, no, I didn't even catch that. That was too slow on my part. Let me tell Chicago. All right, so I let the judge know. He's gonna inform the Brick King to be careful, but we're just gonna have to move on, right? Like, we've already scooped up. There's just nothing we can do. And honestly, they had game on board anyway. Like, instead of swinging Pal, you just swing Alpha for another 2 checks, and then that's game with Palmon, right? Like, we were just kind of being cute with the assemble. We just didn't have a white source for sure. So you guys aren't wrong about that though. Yeah, the assemble play was flex. Yeah, so for sure. I'm not tripping. I don't think anyone should be tripping, but because I mean that Alphamon also has barrier, right? Is that dumb to say? I think that Alphamon has barrier, so yeah, that Alphamon. Oh no, it has reboot blocker. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I take it all back. Oh, the Alpha was big enough to pass over. Okay, cool. Oh, it does gain DP. You're right. Okay, so we were bigger. It doesn't. Okay, that was my concern. It was like, oh, is there an Alpha? What if there's an Omni? But if we were bigger than Omni anyway, then whatever. Okay, cool. I ain't bugging. We messed up. It doesn't need a requirement. It just needs a level 6. But yeah. It needs a level 6 on your opponent's board, Mark. Just to be clear with your wording, your opponent needs to have a level 6. Gonna just play a Nokia? Do we have another rookie to play? No. Dang, man. Just getting bad draws. This is where I start thinking like what was it Greenhill that said it? I think it was Greenhill that said it. Yeah, it was Greenhill that said it was like Omnimon's success right now is just like the sheer number of people on the deck. I look at so many of the breaks that Omnimon has like happen to Omnimon players, and I'm like, man, Like, how is this deck topping that much? Like, how is this deck like that doing that well? And it's got to be just that many people playing it, right? I skimmed through it. All right, so we Digivolve the Adventure Agumon in the back. We do have 3 colors of Tamer, though. That's pretty important. Agumon Swing, why not? Alphamon and Security. Just another pass, man. Ugh. That's rough. Looks like we're losing our top player. All right, they're back. Search top 3. 1, 2, 3. And we get the Ami. And get another search going. So really trying to search. Oof. Oh, looks like we were really wanting the... We snap grab that 5. Oh, you... Okay, I see what you're saying, Mark. Yeah. Well, that's why we keep each other in check. All right, we're going to promote the Agumon and just attack? I mean, we have 3 colors. We could go into War Grade and keep turn. Oh, no. And we die to the Palmon. Rest in peace. And actually, on top of that, we don't get the Nokia start of main. Whew. This is just not Omnimon's 2 games, man. Something might be able to pull us out of it. We're just gonna have to see. Okay, Mirai. Mirai is a good thing here. We have to discard a CS. Okay, discard Omni CS. Eek. Miraculous to replay Gabu to get a search going. So, 1, 2, 3. I mean, we get 2 hits, so you always grab the Nokia because it's a CS. And then the question becomes, do you grab a Miraculous or another? Oh, it looks like we're going to grab the Miraculous, and to the bottom goes the Melga. Fair enough. We might just see we're gonna bottom deck the Mirai. We're gonna get the Ami on board. Yeah, we're gonna get the Ami on board. I'm gonna get the other Mirai gone. What are we doing? Did we? Oh, because if we have 1 or less Tamer, oh, I guess we'll see what happens. Gargo. Now we get to go into level 5. Draw. Do we have a Tamer? So is that how that works? Delta, what are you talking about? What part is the... What is that in your sentence? Korakai, wait, I just came in. What are we talking about? We're just talking about Omnimon versus CS. At least that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Omnimon versus CS right now. No level 6 from CS after all of this search. Well, I guess we did have a 6. Or was that an Omni in hand? I guess we'll have to see. Can he play the Mirai without playing? Then was it 2 Mirais? Maybe they just tripped up and forgot they had 2 Mirais on board. Let me read Mirai. You should be able to, most of the time you should be able to do that. Mirai, let's say the new Mirai says, yeah, you can return the tamer without playing anything. 100%. It's by returning it. So you resolve as much as you want. So you can bottom deck the tamer and not play anything. That's 100% something possible for you. Yeah, exactly. Korokai's got me. What's up, Locke? TCG, how you doing? Melga? Melga for 5. Melga for 5. Nope. Okay. Gonna go Omni. Oh, that alt art goes so hard. That is such a sick alt art for the Omnimon, man. So good. Oh, man. Oh, that's way too clean. We're gonna burn the security, do a check, and Omnimon's gonna take game 2. Oh wait, no. I mean, pretty sure they take game 2, but not yet. Not yet. He gains us some memory. Should have been for 1 less, but oh well. Bro, the Guy Gaugar pose is unbeatable. And we are going to scoop it up. So we're going to go to game 3. Looks like we were looking for 6. I gotta think that they were looking for 6s. They just could not find, like, our security had Alphamons and stuff, and we might have bottom decked a different level 6. Because we had the 7 in hand. Like, we had Omni in hand or something. All right, so... All right, so I mean, if you're CS, do you choose to go first or second after a brick like that? I'm not too keen on CS. I'm not a believer. I've never been a believer. Like, honestly, like, pro tip, RisuSquirrel.com. If your game plan is Ragnalord, starter deck Ragnalord, I'm usually gonna like not believe in it. That's just me. That's just how I evaluate decks. I'm like, if your game plan is Ragnalord, probably not the epitome of success, I guess, is where my brain goes. First for first attack? Okay, I could see that, especially since you're trying to play OTK. We're going to go, and sure enough, we do go first. I tried the Royal Knight deck for a few matches on DCGO, and I can't believe how well it works. Yeah, dude, it's sick. It's so sick. Risu, like, Ragnalord Mage. I'm not a, like, it just always feels like a cheat. Like, it's crazy to think that, like, in a game like Digimon at this point, like, how do I word this? Like, in Digimon, it feels like everything's kind of broken. So it's hard to, like, call something cheese, right? But every time I see it, like, a Ragnalord, like, win condition, I'm like, it just feels like cheese. I don't know what to tell you guys. I used a Ragna as top end of birds, all because I don't have Alpha or you can fair, man. Get a lot of sources under that bad boy too in that deck. All right, Gardra. Oh, this chokes to 1. Interesting. Goodbye, Gabu. You didn't deserve that. How do you get this Gabu? Oh wait, this Gabumon was from Nationals, wasn't it? This little like sad like snowy Agumon. Speaking of which, we're still missing a Lobomon alt art. Like Japan's got this Lobomon alt art that we still don't have in NA. When am I getting that? I need that. All right, we got Melga, and we're not tapping the Nokia. Like, it's very curious. I feel like we should have tapped Nokia here. Oh, okay. We are gonna tap the Nokia here. So make it 1 cheaper. It's gonna be for okay. Cool. Yes. The 8. Yes. Yeah. We have like a BT18 Lobomon that we have an alt art for that like we just like. I think Japan has it, but we don't. Or not Japan. China. I think it's China has it, and we don't. Let me look it up. Lobomon BT18 wiki. I'm looking it up. Gallery. I don't have an image of it. Oh, the wiki doesn't have an image of it. Okay, whatever. But like it exists. 100% it exists. I just don't know where to find it picture wise. Oh yeah. I mean I found a picture of it. It's really they're both really dope. They're just sick arts. Yeah, hopefully we get those. Yeah, there wasn't a matching Aguni. Alright, so Melga goes in for a chip. Nice. Gets a draw, I assume. Gonna draw discard with Mirai and call it a day. No not gonna sit on an Omni play, no Miraculous Night. I mean, I guess we don't have the red or the blue for, or mostly we don't have the red for Miraculous Night, unfortunately. So even if we drew into it, we're in a tough spot. But next turn, maybe we can cycle in a red-blue Nokia. Let's see. With all this downtime, let's see if I can grab the image for you guys. It's a little blurry, but whose turn is it? Is Lobomon? It is Omni's turn. So here. Right there at the top. This is the Lobo and the Aguni we don't have yet. It's Chinese only, I guess, but that hasn't stopped us from getting stuff before. I would love to get this Lobomon. That is 2 mega assembles down. Oof. Yeah, the arts those arts are sick. I'll show it again if people missed it, since it's still Omni's turn. Yeah, they are dope. I want this card so bad. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're very clean. I really do hope we eventually get them. Oh. What did I do? Stop that. Hello? What was that? I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to do that at all. Oops. My bad. Some weird transition thing that I had. I guess, I don't know how I still have that. That's so weird. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't mess with my transitions for the rest of the night. That would be absolutely awful. We need a better Emperor Greymon. Yeah, I don't disagree. Well, I like the promo. The promo Emperor Grey I think is underrated. I think that card's a good card. The one from 18 sucks for sure. The 18 one I can't ever like the 18 one. The 18 one being 5 cost to Evo. Absolutely disgusting. I do not like the 18 one at all. Yeah, it doesn't do enough. It's for 5 is insane, man. Like, that's so crazy to me. It's not worth playing the option for red like in Magna Garu. Even in Magna Garu, you play the option and like the only way to make my level 6 good is to also use this option. So you need 2 cards to make your 1 card good. Like that's never a great sentence to be on. And it looks like Omni's just going to take this. CS just breaking up a storm these last 2 games. Really rough to see. Like even with all the searches, we have the Omni down. So I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be swing Omnimon, win the game. Oh, we're resolving the Nokia first. Okay. And we get 2 hits. Do we grab... Honestly, I wouldn't even bother with the Mirai. I would grab Agu, grab Wargrey. Digivolve in the back and just kind of run home with it. Yeah. Get that ban list ready, Bandai. We might see an Omnimon ban list. No, Omnimon's not gonna get banned. Like, it's way too new. There's no shot Omni gets hit. When is that again? 20th? Is that August 20th or 26th? We're getting the ban list announcement. 23rd. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. Yeah, 23rd. Yeah, so like that's crazy. That's still crazy. How do you guys feel? Any competitive players out there? It like I was complaining about it. I was complaining about it on Monday how they announced I was talking with Llama, and Llama's a pretty competitive player for the most part. And we were both talking about how like would Bandai like shouldn't the ban list should wait until after nationals to preserve like competitive integrity or whatever, and not like rug pull the players in that way. But I mean, like again, like we did also talk about like, okay, so there's two mentalities, right? There is and Omni just takes it over CS, by the way. There's 2 mentalities. There is put out the ban list ASAP to customer satisfaction, right? Like players are upset, they want some change in their game, give it to them as soon as possible, and make the competitive customer satisfaction more important than competitive integrity, right? In terms of the national tournament. Or they do the flip where they push it back a month, like they announce it early, let us know what it is, and then be like, this will be in effect after nationals, and they just chose ASAP. So Hard disagree with holding the banned and restricted until after nationals. I mean, I don't like. I'm not in a. How do I say this? I'm not. It's hard for me. Like, I don't want to argue one way or the other. I'm not going to be affected, right? I'm not playing in nationals, and nor did I want to, right? Or I'm not trying to play in LCQs and things like that. So that's not where, like, I'm not trying to like speak for the competitive player, but I do have sympathy for the competitive environment that has to now, from all their practice and all their foreseen practice for nationals is out the window, and that on the 23rd/24th, whatever, they have to completely start prepping for a completely new environment, and that's kind of shitty. I do sympathize with that. Hot intrusive thought. Good players don't. It's not about. Okay, so it's not about broken cards. Like, I don't think that's the right way to look at that. How much time we got? 14 minutes on the clock. I should try to find another match. But while I try to find another match, we'll talk about this. I don't think it's not about like, oh, this card's broke. Like, it's not about, how do I word this? It's about their practice. It's about respecting the competitive player and the practice that they've put in, and suddenly kind of rug pulling them and saying, okay, in under a month, you have less than a month to try to figure out what this meta is, with no events in between, only locals and like self practice. And you can argue, and I'll let you guys argue. And again, I have no stake in this. I can let you guys argue with the idea that like, oh, well, a true competitive player will adapt, and we'll see the most adapting player shine, and that's good. If you value that, great. But there's going to be plenty of competitive players out there that kind of want to just to be able to practice this meta and just go into it without getting their rug pulled. It's not about what it's at. No, like the ban list could be like the ban list can literally be anything, right? Like, it's not about any particular card is the way I'm trying to, like, the ban list. I guess like I hope I'm coming off across in the sense that like the ban list can literally be like any 20 random cards, right? Like, it could be, it's still a rug pull on the competitive player, and that I do have sympathy for. As much as like I also want the ban list early as possible. I'm on that team. I'm on that team. I'm just, I get it. Like, I do have sympathy for the competitive player. I said I was going to look for a match. I didn't do that. Let me do that before I continue down, or at least cut it back with the chat and let you guys get your say, if you will. Who do we get? IBDW, Nesu, Premium MSG, Rascal, TJ Torres. No, one fusion's finished. Absolink. I've been wanting to get Absolink just because they have the really cute. Oh yeah. Let's get this one. It was them. They're on the gas deck. Damn it. I wanted to watch this so bad. Maybe we get them next round. All right, I need to double check something. Okay, we're pretty likely next round might be our last round. All right, because I am going to try to do a giveaway today, guys. I haven't announced it at all. I completely forgot about it. I'm not going to lie. But we are doing a giveaway for the Diaboromon sleeves. Before I read the chat and catch you guys back up on that, we're going to do a giveaway. We've been doing giveaways with Gundam, and that's been a lot of fun. So I'm going to transition that. For the record, I have a set of the BT22 sleeves from Digipanda. He gave those to me for free so I could, review them and show them off. And then I asked him, is it bad manner if I give away your gift to me? And he was like, nah, brother. Do what you want. They're yours. And I'm like, great, sick. I'm going to give them away to chat. So Diaboromon sleeves giveaway soon. It's going to be a simple, keyword in chat thing. That'll be next round. I'm going to catch up on chat. Wow, because I did lay down some opinions. So naturally, you guys get your say too. Last thing I remember reading was Curiosities, Intrusive Thought, and Greymon X. That's a war crime. I don't know what the correct word would be versus broken card. If players can't win in a new format, how good are they? Because Magic the Gathering Pro Tours were always 2 weeks after a new set for a reason. All right, I mean, if you're saying, I guess what you're saying on Candy Girl is definitely that like a month should be enough. Fair. I think it's a little different in Magic. Is it? Is it a little different in Magic? Well, the Pro Tour is specific. Like, I think we could both agree that the Pro Tour is kind of specific in the sense that like the point of the Pro Tour is for Magic the Gathering players to play the new set that just came out, right? Like that is the point of the Pro Tour. That is not the point of Nationals, right? Like I think we can agree that like they're technically 2 different tournaments we're kind of talking about, or at least the purpose of those. But I fundamentally like I can vibe with the idea that like if Magic players can do it in 2 weeks, I mean, you give Digimon players getting double the time should be good enough too, and I'm okay with that idea too. I think August 23rd is too late for competitive to adjust. Maybe. I mean, it can go either way. I'm just, again, this is not really something I have like a big horse in the race for. 3 weeks is a week more than Magic. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Ban list probably should have been next week. Yeah, I mean, obviously for sure, the sooner the better. Players should be good enough to play in a new format. That's fair. But I suppose it's hey, by the way, there's a ban list coming, and that's a competitive player's cue to start thinking ahead. Yeah, that's fair. Looks like a lot of people are countering with the idea that like, hey man, a month's enough, and if you are air quotes a competitive player, adapting is part of the game, and I respect that. I mean, like I said, but I know they try to sync announcements like that between the games too. Yeah, that's true, Mike Keru. I think it's better play comfort than OP things. Testing makes you better. That's fair. I am definitely with Yurisu. I'd be pissed if I learned that a song I had to perform completely competitively was no longer allowed, and they had I learned a whole new song unless we just had a whole conversation about how I hate competitive, how High School Band ruined my love for music. Oh, that's funny. I forgot. Yeah, no, that we just had that conversation on stream. But no, 100%. So you get it. You kind of get that idea. I'm glad I'm not speaking like I try not to speak insanity. Like I have a reason for what I say usually. Disagree or not, at least I come from a place of sensibility. I definitely don't want Growloop to be live this ban list. Yeah, there is another, like, again, this kind of falls, like, I gotta, Mark, you kind of have to agree that this kind of falls under customer satisfaction when you say something like, I don't want my, how do I word this? I don't want my national tournament, the pinnacle of my game, an advertisement for my game to be Growloop, right? Like that's not a competitive player. Like a competitive player doesn't care, right? A competitive player is going to play the best deck and try to win. Us as the customer satisfaction side, we are going to be like, well, I want my game to look as good as possible when I watch the finals. Like I want a sick finals. I don't want Growloop finals, right? And that's definitely a customer satisfaction angle to take. Nothing wrong with that. Me too. I say it all the goddamn time. I want our finals to look like Dragon Ball Masters. If you guys have watched a Dragon Ball Masters final, those things are wild. Just out there. It's a new format, no different than a new set. MTG pros have been doing it since the 90s with one less week, and they have to also master limited. Yeah, the fact that they have to master limited is a whole different conversation. 2 weeks is plenty of time to practice and prepare for a new format. That's fair. I'm not disagreeing. In Oceania, our nationals is a week after a new set comes out every year, so we always have to adapt quickly. It's actually Blair. Actually, NA has also suffered that a few times. That's not unique to Oceania. We've also had to do that in NA. But Blair, we could also, to be fair, Blair, we weren't unified then, so we already, like, a set would come out and we already knew what the cards were for months, right? Like, just to be on the real, I guess. So this is going to be the first time where we're unified and, like, air quotes, a new format is dropped on our competitive players, right? That's my only counterpoint. It's not really a counterpoint. It's just kind of adding context, but you get my point. I hope. Ear perks, Dio sleeves. Oh, this is gas. Wow. I need the list. Wait, what happened? Omni left. The only reason why I agree that the ban restrictions should be sooner isn't due to nationals. It is tied to the fact that despite the set wise, we are unified. First half Japan and second half NA dates way different. The fact that Japan's first half qualifiers is before the BR, but NA's is... Oh, I see what you're saying. Do I care about that? It sounds bad. Like, you write that on paper, and I'm like, I get where you're coming from for sure, but I don't know if I care. On the real, on that one. Like I understand the idea that, like, all the players should qualify with the same rule set. Like that idea I definitely get, but I don't know if I care. Like, personally. Right, because at the end of the day, it's like, for example, people that qualify for nationals, everybody in nationals has qualified under different circumstances, right? Store regionals, different regionals, yada yada. Like, everyone qualified with their own conditions, right? So does the ban list matter? I guess, like, yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one to me. I'm not super duper convinced one way or the other. Oh, we have the Melga X busted. Well, hopefully we have all the draw we needed. This is where we need to, this is definitely where we need to look at it and say, training into level 5? Our hand is such a book, dude. We better have the cards. Where can we see the list of the competitors? Adrian, at the end of the night, we always... Oh, so the Limitless link is provided in the description below for today's tournament. Today's the Thursday tournament. At the end of the tournament, we will always... Excuse me. At the end of the tournament, we will... Oh, we fell for the trap. Oh, damn. Rest in peace. Are we getting cooked? And then we delete. Yeah, we got cooked. Ah, damn. Yeah, Diaboro's traps can be so irritating. So you just use at the end of the night, you go to the limitless links, and you should be able to find whatever you need to find in terms of deck lists. Is the long story short. They're just not available right now. Both nationals should be within a week, and the format should be the same. To be fair, it's fair for a Growloop. Is it fair a Growloop in Japan gets to play Growloop at their nets while American Growloop players don't? In terms from, like, competitive players and their practice, sure, I can see that. But I also look at it in the sense that everyone, like everyone going to nationals in one case is playing under the same conditions, right? What did we just do? Wait, but we overflow, right? No? Weren't we fine? We're not affected. What happened there? He dropped Melga for 11. Oof. That's tough. Oh, BT5. Oh, we had the BT5 Armageddon on board. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Okay, my bad. Oh, it's the Altar. Yeah, the Altars confused me. Damn. That was nasty. He had both Armageddons. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely shuts down this deck a little bit. Definitely an interesting way to get counted out for sure. Dang, we went. How did that happen too though? Like, what's crazy to me is like Omni like cleared the board, didn't they? So from there to all of that, that was kind of intense. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, so to finish my point with Uncanny Girls, like at the end of the day, the way the players qualify for their worlds, they had to play in tournaments where everyone was playing the same format. Like the point is for these players to come together, not necessarily like the whole idea that like players qualified under different rules. That's always been the case, right? Like just like always been true. There's just never not been true. I think because Magic's so global, like that Magic's really the only game that does that in terms of like qualifying. Every other card game, it's all mismatched. But even then, even in your specific region, like at least for Bandai card games, like everyone qualifies for Worlds with a different, or Nats for under a different rule set, card set. So it doesn't really feel any different to me than that, and that's why I'm like eh. At least that's my mindset. Yeah, so let me see. All right, so we definitely have, unless table 2 goes to a draw, we definitely next round might be our last one. Premium MSG taking it over. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was speaking entirely to the point of Season 1 Nationals due to where you live. Season 1 Nationals will have a different despite unification. Yeah, but that's always, like, my point is that's always been, that's kind of always been the case, right? Like, for example, when is Nationals for Europe? I think EX10 is going to be legal for Europe, right? EX10 is going to be legal for Europe, and then Oceania is also legal. So it's like the same. To me, that's the same thing. Yeah, the BT. I didn't realize BT5 Armageddon was on board. That was gross. 100%. Oh, let me go get the sleeves. Next round, we're doing the giveaway next round. We're giving away Diaboromon sleeves, and you get over sleeves with them because that's what Panda gave me. Panda gave me over sleeves and Diaboromon sleeve, or I have the whole set. They're just off to the side. But over sleeves along with the Diaboromon sleeves, that's what we're giving away. We're gonna start the giveaway at the start of round 4, whenever that happens, which is soon. It's gonna be soon. So I don't actually need this on my head right now, so I'm just gonna move. Time for the word of the day. What should be the word of the day? Is it just gonna be something dumb like Digimon? Risu? Squirrel? Get everybody to learn how to spell squirrel? That'd be funny. I am terrible at spelling, by the way. Like awful. God awful at it. It is I like to think I'm pretty immaculate with my spoken English, but man, spelling is a whole different beast. Token. Oh, maybe token. I like token. That's a good one. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna give them away. It's gonna be, we're just gonna do like, you know, keyword of the day or whatever, and then the winner message me on Discord. You got to be here when I pull the name, like the typical streamer BS. You know what I'm talking about. You guys got to be here when I pull the names, and then reply within like I think a minute. I think a minute's fair. Reply within a minute, and then DM me your info. Also, if you're going to Dallas, I would greatly appreciate if you could wait. If you're going to Dallas, I'll hand deliver them to you if you're going there. That would be very convenient. But other than that, yeah, that's it. That's gonna be happening soon. My partner played squirrels in Commander before we left Magic. Definitely know how to spell that. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, I never liked playing, what's his name? Chatterfang. Like, I never liked it because it was like hard to make a bad Chatterfang deck. Like, it was hard to put them in like, was it back then? It was like we used 1 through 10, right? Like, it was either make your deck really bad for Chatterfang, or it was going to be really good. There was no like middle ground for Chatterfang, and my play groups tend to be in the middle. So I was never a fan of Chatterfang. Like, my main deck is Edgar Markov, and like a lot of people like to look at that and be like, oh, he was a $300 commander. He was a $300 commander because it was printed once. It wasn't, and I didn't pay that. I'm a boomer. I bought it at Walmart for $30 or whatever it was. But Edgar's just fun. It's just an easy deck that like any standard play group can play against it. It's just creature based. We're not playing any crazy like nonsense. Squirrels was crazy though. I could never like justify playing squirrels. It was just too good. Let's see. We gotta go to table 1. We gotta go to table 1. Get that ready for everybody. This should probably be our finals. Let me double check on that. Yeah, round 4 got Michael versus Kadra Zakal, some crazy name. But we'll do the giveaway now. Either way, even if it's not like fully finals yet, because we have a down pair. We have a down pair, so it's not fully finals, but it's better than hoping that we get one more round and then having to scramble to do the giveaway than doing it now. So let me actually get that set up. So Diaboromon. Yeah. 100%. Let me get the word. The word is gonna be. I liked tokens. We're gonna go with tokens. Chat announcement. Unique winners. Yeah. I wish he would announce when the giveaway started. I think that's like one of my biggest complaints about Nightbot. I don't know why he would do that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pin that message, and yeah, just type tokens with no exclamation mark, capital T. I don't know if lowercase t works. Oh, we're deck checking table 1, so we can just do the giveaway. Yeah, type in tokens and get added to the giveaway. Once again, the giveaway is for this, just this right here, Diaboromon sleeves with oversleeves, but Diaboromon sleeves. And I pray that someone wins and is going to Dallas, so I don't have to deal with the what's it called, USPS mailing system. Or God forbid, oh man, I'm gonna be real. If someone from Canada wins or South America, we're gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna have a really hard time. If I do win, I'll go to Dallas. I appreciate you, Mark. All right, we're deck checking table 1, so it's gonna be a minute, but at least we get the giveaway going. My heart wants to do it at the end of the round, but I feel like maybe we should do it before the round starts. I don't know. I don't know. I just went silent there. But no, I mean, EX10 stuff looks fun. New Digimon Emperor. I wasn't expecting a new Digimon Emperor. I don't know why I wasn't. I feel like we should have expected a new Digimon Emperor. Is he good? He doesn't feel that good. He doesn't read that good to me. It definitely feels like a glow down on the Digimon Emperor. The fact that he counts as Ken, though, is kind of funny to me. Just because, like, we have so many Wormmons that search for Ken that suddenly just having a searchable Ken is, it's amusing. That's all I can really say. It's just kind of amusing. I expected it, but to be honest, it seems so situational. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm like, it seems so off. Like matching the colors, you can't free play it. Yeah. I like Emperor is named Ken is good, but I hate they made a strictly adventure hate tame. Yeah, like I guess that's where my brain went. I was like, you're really just like specifically targeting like adventure for some reason. Like that, and it's not even like you're not even targeting season 2 adventure. You're targeting season 1 adventure. And I'm like, what the, like, but why? Just felt wrong. Oh, it really hits adventure and rainbow engine decks. But like what other rainbow engine deck is there like that would play that many colors on board specifically, right? Because like you can throw CS at me as a word, but I would argue that CS doesn't play that many colors on the board all the time, right? What's up, Michael? How you doing? Waiting for the deck check to resolve. Gamma doesn't play rainbows at all. Gamma is purely like on board. You got to think of it on board. On board, you only have like 2 colors, right? As Gamma. CS is a 2-color deck. Yeah, Hunters is bad. Yeah, Hunters is up there. Hunters gets to what? 4 colors? I give you guys that. White is white, red, purple, white, red, purple, black. Yeah, they can get up to 4 colors if you really want to get crazy with it, you do have access to green and yellow too. Gamma after Virginia is now red and purple, occasionally white Boko. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll give the Gamma also white Boko. I forgot about that card. But even then, like for a long time, Gamma's been red purple. Like sure, you have the 4s that like change your colors or whatever, but those weren't on board, right? Like those were like sources. All right, let's get this round started. Reminder to everybody, that we are doing a giveaway. Type in tokens, capital T tokens in chat for a chance to win Diaboro tokens. Before I move it away, this is what you're trying to win. You also get oversleeves. Everybody say thank you, Digipanda. But that being said, let's slide over. I gotta make the memory markers touch, but other than that, I think we're doing good. There we go. Imagine Armor Rush Adventure deck though. Thank you, Digipanda. See, network, thank you. Appreciate it. Always thank our benefactors, you know what I mean? Damn, I'm too late for the giveaway, huh? I was AFK. No, you're good, Artemis. Just type tokens now. We're doing it at the end of this match. At the end of the match, I will give away. I will pick a winner, I should say. So type in tokens. You're not done. Yeah. Just type tokens, and you're gonna be big chillin'. Did that work? I'll check if that worked. I don't know if you. Oh yeah, that did work. Cool. Tokens with an exclamation mark works. Sick. Yeah, there you guys go. Yeah. Again, for the Diaboromon sleeves, the Digipanda Diaboromon sleeves, we're giving those away. You get oversleeves to go with them, because if you do buy them from the Digipanda store yourself, you do get the oversleeves to go with it. We're just resolving mulligans, but we should be on our... I really want to drink. I'll be right back. What do we have here in the finals? Looks like we have Armageddon Abadomon versus Royal Knights. This is going to be an interesting matchup. How do you guys think this matchup goes? I actually don't know which way this would go. Also, funny, it's tokens when I typically play token strategies, but so far in Digimon, I have yet to play that, mainly because both good decks are kind of fun, but not entirely reasonably priced to get. Yeah. Was it Puppets? I mean, we only have 2 token decks, really, right? It's Puppets, Diaboro, and kinda Sakuya. I don't know if it's fair to count Sakuya as a token deck, but yeah. Stack versus wide board. It's just gonna come down to can Armageddon or I'm gonna mess that up this whole tournament. Can Abadomon actually get online fast enough? That's really always gonna be their struggle. Eismon comes down for 1. Get the draw going. Respect that. Goldramon is more a token deck, is it? They summon the 2 tokens and then you do the thing. I don't know. Adventure 02 heroes would just be DNAing into any of the 5s from any of the 4s. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of people ask, like a common question out there right now is like, because we have the adventure deck, does that mean we're going to get Adventure 02? Does that mean we're going to get Tamers, Frontier? Technically, we already got from Frontier, even though it was dog water. That deck was absolute dog water trash. Technically, we already got the air quotes Frontier deck. So where does that put us for, some of the other seasons where, like, honestly, like, I feel like I think it would be hard to make like a Tamers deck or a Savers deck, because fundamentally each of those characters in those respective seasons, they stood alone. It wasn't really like we are a united team kind of thing. In Adventure, they had to work together all the time. And then season 2 became the Davis Ken show. We still don't have a full Tamers set. Like, what do you mean by Tamers set? Like EX2? Is that what we're talking about? It just summons and Omon and rushes them into the security, and then I see. I know what you're saying. Yeah, that little combo. That was a fun Goldramon Dragon combo with the puppet stuff for a while that I liked playing. It was really fun. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's what you mean by full set. All right, no, then I agree with you 100%. We haven't gone to Tamer. I don't know why they do that with Tamers. They prefer to put Tamers in they prefer to put Tamers as like random support everywhere, and then also the starter decks lately, right? Like it feels like almost like we get a lot of back-to-back sets where Tamers is like a side thing. Like Sakuya and Gallimon X, right? Back-to-back support over multiple sets. Same with Justy. Rest in peace, Saint Gargomon, Mega Gargomon, or whatever. That deck's a travesty most of the time. They really do hate Mega Gargomon and Justy. But we got our Abatamon down, and we have the core in the back. So we're in a solid spot. Another Soundbird comes down. Search. Get the Eismon. Parabolic Junk is gone now. Don't even talk about the Sovereigns or the side characters. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta say though, Mikaru, the blue Leomon still goes down for me as like top 10 best cards in the game. I still to this day love that EX2 Leomon. So good. So good. I'm still so sad that Leomon is now a blue, yellow, black deck, and they refuse to go back to blue. Or sorry, did I say blue? Green, yellow, black deck. And they refuse to go back to blue. It upsets me so much that they don't go back to blue. With BT9 Leo X too. Oh my god, don't. Oh no, don't do it to me, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I missed that card so. I played that card in Blue Hybrid forever. So good. They should honestly incorporate Jerry Leo as blue-green for Panja in the Leo deck. Yeah, no, I mean the Panja into Panja X was always good. I think the problem was like they never had like there's never been a good Saber Leomon. And then they have like was his name Dino Rexmon is like the level 6, but like you can't have that level 6 and and just have a bad like it's just bad. Like the every Saber Leomon sucks. Not the old stuff. The old stuff doesn't all search and evo on each other. That's not true. Like the blue Leomon only digivolves on blue Digimon. We have a new leak though. Hold up. I think. Oh, we got baited. We got baited. It's the alt art for Vespamon. Damn it. All right, I'm back. Sorry, we got distracted. All Force Leo? All Force Leo? The problem with aces is like you're committing to such a gamble with aces, right? All Force Leo. I played All Force Leo for a little bit. It was never as good as people wanted it to be, I think. The new stuff, yes, but there's issues like Leo X only working over Leo specifically. Yeah, exactly. Mikaru gets it. When I got into the game, I cried at the Leomon cards because they were all over the place. I'm glad EX5 gave us proper tribe, but it's mid as hell. Yeah, that's fair. I will say at least at this point, it's fair to say that they've fully committed to the idea that Leomon is now a green, yellow, black slop deck, right? For like, oh, we can add Loader, we can add Laya and Leah or whatever, Lilo. And have like a full tribe, and I do respect that they did complete that. Not that great, but I don't know, man. I still look back and I look at that EX2 Jerry, and I'm like, man, I just want to play this, and I want to play EX2 Leo. That card's so good. All right, we're gonna play Parabolic Junk, or we attacked into a Parabolic Junk. Leah is a scam when he doesn't work with Leo X. Yeah, fair. Yeah, also that too. The promo Leomon not working with the Leomon is crazy. I do not know why they did that. That was I was so confused by that. Promo Leo's one big benefit is it's every color with dumb generic aces, and I guess it can be a funny engine for chaos in certain situations. Wasn't the Leo stuff at least decent on arrival? I remember a bunch of people trying to make it work. What I am mad about is how the Excel Leomon stuff doesn't work with the EX5 Leomon stuff. Like, that's so mean. Same for Saber. Brother, you're preaching to the choir. That's all. I want you to know that. Like, have you tried to make Magna Garurumon work with the old stuff? I'm just saying. I get it. I'm there with you. The Leomon deck was decent in the X5, but overshadowed, but it's even still okayish now because of the on-deletion inheritables digivolving. Yeah, that's true. Like, Takamika lost the game against Leo. That's true. There's some decks that just lost the game. And I think Diaboromon just won this game. I haven't talked about this game at all. I'm sorry, chat. Remember to type in tokens, capital T, to enter the giveaway for Diaboromon sleeves. But yeah, man. Look, what do we got? I've always been a fan of this DigiGuard United playmat. Always been a fan. I like how everybody's got their own little like chibi self in there, and then like their favorite Digimon, their favorite fives on here. That's just super cool. Really cool art. I should get one of these. I should have a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all these teams out there, and then there's just like me. I'm just a guy doing all this stuff, man. Like, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, man, it would be cool to have friends. Like DigiGuard United's this whole crew, Hyper Coliseum's this whole crew. How many crews? We have so many. Hong Zero is technically a crew. Digital Gate Studios was a crew. DigiSean is its own channel, but he's also a crew with his podcast. Who else? There's a lot of podcasts out there that are crew, like Security Check from Europe. If you guys watch them at all, they're a duo. They're fun. I think in terms of like single entities, like it's me, Mario, Curiosity, Digipanda. There's others. I guess there's others. TCG Tamer, Broken. A lot of the people I've gotten on this channel, for example. Now that I think about it, I don't know there's a lot of teams out there, and sometimes doing this alone isn't the funnest. I guess is where I'm going with. East is solo. Yeah. The infinite bad idea of making a list of online personalities. You're bound to forget one, and then it looks like beef when you don't say a particular one. Like I don't know why I keep falling into that trap, but here we are. I think you need a podcast with some of the homies. I don't know. I don't feel like a podcasty kind of guy. I'll reach you out here beefing. No, never. I would never. No, East is a beautiful content creator. We can't. I have nothing but respect about everybody. Like I am purely I will work with anybody, and I will work with anyone. That statement's true. Will I be friends with everybody? That's probably not true. And that's just like that's not a beef thing. That's just like, let's be real. Like you as a human being have not been friends with every single person you've met, right? In terms of, so I feel like that logic would also apply to other content creators. So like I would work with anybody. It doesn't mean I'll be friends with everybody, but like there's, mutual respect there because we're all Digimon creators. And as long as that's up, I have no qualms with upholding that idea personally. Tokens. Yeah, make sure you type tokens. Networking just make, yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying. To go full circle, competitive testing teams were formed in Magic. Yeah, see, Uncanny Girl, man, I keep telling people that. Oh my God, you got me into I hate it. Okay, so all right, so when I was getting into Digimon, and honestly, like other card games too, like I get so cringed out, and I think you'll relate to this, Uncanny Girl. I didn't finish that paragraph. I just read the first sentence of it. But I got so cringed out by all these people being like, oh, we're a team in Digimon. We're going to buy a case, and he gets all the blue cards, and you get all the red cards, and I get all the black cards, and we're team Rainbow Kids. And I'm like, brother, that is not what a card game TCG team does at all. Like, oh my God, a card game TCG team, like you're all supposed to play the same deck. You're supposed to show up to a tournament and dominate with what your team believes is the best deck in the tournament. Like, oh my God, I hope I understood. Like, people understand what I'm saying there. Yeah. Oh, that like it. Oh, and that's because I came from Magic. So when I saw that junk being spouted around in Digimon, I was like, what are we talking about? This is not a team. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm overly harsh, and maybe I'm bringing over too many Magic the Gathering things. But yeah, this is I don't want to say, okay, so technically this is not the finals, but it is. So there's 3 undefeateds left. There is a down pair. These are 2 undefeated players at round 4. This is potentially the finals, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if the down pair loses, then this was the finals. I'm just being didactic. No, not didactic. Pedantic with you. I'm being specific, but this is kind of the finals, kind of not the finals. You get what I'm saying. Pedantic. Thank you. Anyway, my point about podcasts. I don't know. I don't know if I could commit to. It's hard committing to a podcast. I don't feel like it would do well. Like, I'm really good at yapping. Don't get me wrong. I can yap. And I can get other people to yap too. Like, the amount of people, like, I gotta tell you guys, like, all the guests that I've had on this show, and like, I feel like maybe this is just the read I have on some people, but some people I feel like they want to come in and onto the show, and they were like, we're gonna focus on the game, we're gonna talk about all the strategy and the competitive potential of the match in front of us, and then I get them to start talking about Cheerios, you know, like. And it's just always fun. And I feel like I have that effect on people. So if I had a team for a podcast, I feel like I'd get them to yap in the greatest ways possible. But it's just, I just don't feel like, it's like a lot of energy, and like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think podcasts do that well on YouTube. Maybe they do well on like actual podcast apps, because I know there's a couple podcast guys on that like only do podcasts. Like DigiDorks is like purely a podcast kind of thing. I met a couple people at Nationals a few times, and they were like purely a podcast group. And so I feel like there's probably just like this subset of the community that's purely on podcasts, and I have no clue. Schrodinger's finals. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Lol, same thought process. Pokemon TCG and VGC have the same team concept as Magic, where everyone tries to solve the format with one deck/team. Yeah, exactly. Because like, here's the thing, and this is why you do it this way, is because if everyone's on the same deck, like, let's face it, card games are RNG. Like, you can lose a game and it was not your fault, right? Like, you just didn't draw your level 6. So in terms of like playing a tournament and getting that test data, it's infinitely better to have 5 people play the same deck and get 5 different perspectives of test data for your deck, right? Like, that's fundamentally, that's like the fundamental point of it. Digitorks, I know them dorks. They're from locals. Oh yeah, I mean, I used to be from Miami, so I'm familiar with all of them. I've been on the show too. I used to go to, I mean, we're gonna little bit of minor doxing, but I was so mad when I moved away. Like, hey, want to play Time Twister? None of them did Digimon yet. It was only Tate's. It was only really Tate's that did Digimon, and Pro Play and Nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. No, I moved to Orlando in around BT7. So it depends on when you started playing. But especially in Bandai TCGs where there's no money going pro. Yeah, a lot of competitive players don't always have the time to be full-on content creators, so podcast as a team allows these plays to discuss everything. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not. Yeah. You promoted House on stream. No worries about self-dox. That's fair. I just didn't want to dox that player. You know what I mean? I'll dox myself a little bit, not enough, but a little bit. Okay, yeah, I started around when the DNA Duo decks came out. Yeah, no, I had moved away by then, but no, it's funny because like me, Lewis the Panda, Dorkatron Prime, a lot of these early YouTubers, we were all from the Miami area. Yeah, no, so yeah, you can ask around. People know me. We're gonna do training and into Raremon. It looks like Armageddon's just gonna win this. Like, we're looking really good right now. Speaking of way back Digi content creators, Max DePera was at Gen Con for Riftbound. Yeah, Max DePera, he's doing a whole Gen Con. He's pivoting his whole thing to Riftbound now. He was in, I mean, for the history, they were doing they were doing Digimon, then they moved to Star Wars, and now they're going to the Riftbound. They're just, you know, that's his thing. He goes on to the next thing that catches his interest. So, he's having a lot of success with Riftbound though. I think he's really happy with where he's at with Riftbound and all the success he's generating from that at the moment. Abada. What did I say? Do I keep saying Armageddon? Yeah, Abadomon, my bad. Kingslayer, CSG, is that oh, Cool Stuff Games Miami. Oh yeah, so yeah, no, I'm friends with what are those names? John Rose, Ludion, oh, there's a few of them. Who are the ones that go to Cool Stuff Games? Nolan, Doss, Stefan, all of them, good friends with them. Blue Curio, yeah, like that whole group. I'm actually they're my roommates for Dallas. Riftbound having already announced that regional qualifiers are up, our cash prize will be huge for its competitive scene. I hope so. I think it sucks to me that, like, I feel like Bandai really tried to push the cash prizes for Battle Spirits to be the thing that's going to drive competitive players, and it did, but like it was just like the game was just so whatever, and they did not it's annoying to me because like Bandai's gonna see it as like, okay, cash prizing doesn't matter, we're never going to do it again. That's what players don't want, cash prizes. That's gonna be the takeaway from Battle Spirits, and it sucks. Also, who also plays at Cool Stuff? Like Anthony, Andrea. A lot of people that play at Cool Stuff Games. You're talking about the one in Hollywood, I assume. Oh no, Cool Stuff Games Miami. Never mind. Well, Battle Spirits was Dead on Arrival. No, or am I thinking of a different game? It wasn't Dead on Arrival, but it kind of was Dead on Arrival. Digimon was asking for cash prizes and event caps being removed before Battle Spirits announcement. Yeah, it sucks too, because like I feel like Digimon kind of like I don't like Digimon's not dying, right? But like I definitely feel like the player caps and stuff limited Digimon's growth. So now, because we kind of had like a ceiling on our growth, and we got it kneecapped, and then like, you know, Gundam has come out, One Piece has come out, like we're just like in a healthy community right now for Digimon, but we're not particularly growing. And I feel like because part of that is because we got hit with like a lot of limitations early on, which sucks. Ernie. Yeah, Ernie's cool. Battle Spirit Saga was just Bandai re-releasing a Japanese card game from a decade prior. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, they're gonna take their lesson isn't oh, maybe we shouldn't release a 30-year-old card game. Their lesson is, oh, cash prizing doesn't work. It's just annoying. Gundam is going to be the one Bandai TCG that offers cash, I feel. I don't think Bandai's gonna. I don't think Gundam's gonna offer cash. They would have announced that by now. I think they have a system that works, especially off the success of One Piece. They're just gonna copy what One Piece is doing going forward. I think Royal Knights is definitely in control here now, though. We're gonna lose these two Royal Knights, but like, At this point, like BT13 Omni comes down, yeah, we're just gonna play all the guys. Cool Boy, Gain of Memory. Oh, this is disgusting. How many Royal Knights? 1, 2. Oh my god. All of them. Yeah, pretty much. Gundam will need it. Dang it, if Gundam wasn't the slowest boring TCG that I have ever learned. SimCity collectible card game was so math heavy, no one would play it with me, but way funner than a Gundam. It's fair. I would say that I would say that Gundam has a really interesting bone. Again, I don't like judging card games until like set 3 or 4. That's just a fundamental rule of mine. I think Gundam has a really good base. Right now, there's just not a lot of cool draw power, or there's not enough consistency pieces in Gundam for games to not feel like oh, they just have it. For me, like it's still, Gundam still feels a little too top deck heavy, like in terms of a game right now. So if we start seeing some more consistency pieces, I think Gundam will be in a really healthy spot. Digi and OP started like that. We'll see more. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, to be fair, the difference between Digimon and Gundam and One Piece versus Gundam is, however, is there's just fundamentally more card draw in both of those games right now. Gundam doesn't have any searching. One Piece right off the start had a good amount of searchers. Like we're talking 1-drop Nami, we're talking 1-drop Momonosuke, 1-drop Bonnie. One Piece had a ton of searchers, and not only that, but your health, your health, security, shields in One Piece, they go to your hand. So you actually get access to those cards in your health area. Digimon doesn't have that. Digimon also didn't have searchers, but Digimon did have draw for Digivolve, which is infinite. Like it is still, I don't think people, I think there's still a good amount of people that it does not dawn on them how crazy consistency inducing that draw for Digivolve is. It is a very powerful tool, consistency engine just built into the game. Eventually, we'll have Gundam Barbados untapping 6 resources and playing out another Gundam on Destroy. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, our one player was got disconnected, lagging or something. But it was between games, so we're fine. Riftbound has counter target spell. That's funny. I'm a fan of how Riftbound plays. I'm not super sold. Like I said, I do want to try to start a webcam tournament. I know I've been saying that and nothing's been done. And I apologize. But I really, really would like to get something started with Riftbound. I am going to try. It's just, this is life's a beach. But I'm just, my thing with Riftbound is I'm not quite sold on the whole base taking over base aspect of Riftbound. And Royal Knights getting their perfect start. Honestly, this is what they want to see nonstop. I do wonder how they would do G Gundam series for the TCG. We'll have to see. I don't know. I gotta tell you, Mark, you're not the only one that's like instantly like, God, I can't wait for G Gundam to be announced. And oh, this is rough from a Battlemon. This is their turn 2 and they have nothing to play. They didn't play anything off the to get the Negamon rotation going. That's kind of rough. That's actually kind of rough, just because like you're on, like, that's your clock, and if you're not kind of cycling through a Negamon every turn, like you just slowed yourself down a turn. Yeah, my love, my anger, and all of my sorrow, bro. I cannot wait. The base taking in Riftbound is so much more balanced than most other TCGs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. For me, I like hitting. I like going face. You know, the face is the place. Is I like, you know what? Like, there's something about just hitting something, then like, oh, I'm gonna take over this area. Like, I don't know, something about that's like meh to me. But that's not to say that the game isn't fun. I've had fun playing the proxies of it so far. All right, so we did get an Eismon down, passing the 2. Like, again, we're a turn behind now from a Batamon, which is kind of rough. We're gonna hard play an Oriyukin for free. Not that we care, but Purge, choke to 1 again. Doesn't the knocking everything in your path until you win not good enough? No. I just like hitting face, man. Face is the place. All right, so come on, Batamon. You got one memory. And we have, what, 3 of these guys in rotation now? Okay, Eismon. This is Rush with Collision. Oh, but it's not enough to keep turn. That's unfortunate. 3 memory comes down. And again, this is because we're just behind. The Hakuto gains you a memory if it's a level 4 or lower. If it's a level 5 or higher, you draw a card. Makes sense to me. Alright, this is game 3, guys, so I do want to know... remember we're doing the giveaway still. Type tokens in chat with a capital T if you guys want to get your chance to win Diaboro sleeves. Gonna play Digimon Emperor, but Digimon Emperor doesn't really matter here. Gonna hard play. This is gonna be a reduction of a lot. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's probably enough cards in trash to get it for free, I guess. Swing. It's a Puppetmon Ace. Wow. All right, so come on. Choking to 1 again. It's so painful. All right. Raremon comes down. Kind of a useless card in this matchup, unfortunately. But I think we have a level 6 in trash, so we're chilling. Do we? Wait, we might not have. No, we do have the level 6 in trash, so I think we're in a good spot. Kudo gains you a memory if you are 4+. Draw on level 3. Got it. Well, Royal Knights can pull this next turn. Abata is behind so much. Yeah, that's kind of true. Like, it comes down to that one turn, right? Like, that one turn of not playing a Negamon, at least cycling a Negamon, just puts you in, like, this, just the worst spot. And yeah, here comes all the Royal Knights. Dang. Yeah, that's just gonna be game. Or we'll get rid of the rare. No. Oh, we gotta be careful with rare mons on deletion, I think. Hold on. I guess we gotta see what happens. Analog Youth can steal the turn here. Yeah, so yeah, they just weren't under pressure from the Royal Knights, like I said. Like I think we all agree. But we have to minus 16k. Looks like we decided to minus 16k the Eismon. We're going to attack. I think we redirect this, right? Can we not redirect it? I think we can, right? We'd redirect it to the rare. So on deletion, we should be able to play the Negamon. Put that in trash. So we steal turn. Why did we gain a memory? Oh, Hakudo. Hakudo gains us a memory. But I think we're chilling, I think. Isn't Abatamon? The core should be able to do a lot for us here, because if we attack, we can do something. It's not hopeless. When moving, by placing 3 or lower in their attacks, delete all of your opponent's lowest level Digimon, so you'll delete the Magnamon. You'll delete the Magnamons. And then we won't have game anymore, right? Rare. We probably give ourselves plus 1k. That makes sense. You have to return the 4 Negamon to do this, though. You can't get the redirect. Yeah, so make sure we put the 4 Negamon in the back in the egg deck to do that. Going to attack with the Delita. Rough. Parabolic Junk to hand. Gain a memory. And we might be cooked now. I guess we're not super cooked, but... Oh, hard play Crimson. Hard play Crimson wins us the game. Also, no memory setter is kind of rough, right? Oh, gonna hard play Omeka, choke to 1 again. Yeah, Nobata doesn't really have an out here, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we do have to put the eggs in. We do have to put the eggs in raising. Hey, real quick, make sure you put your eggs back because you did promote the Abata. All right, so our biggest hope is to have a way to delete. Our biggest hope is to have a way to delete the Alphamon, right? But even then, I don't think that's enough. Parabolic junk onto our Abato. And then what? Attack? Attack so we can get the 2 memory back, potentially. We can... I mean, we have plays, right? We just can't delete this level 6. And it's so rough. Like, that's gotta suck. Like, the fact that we cannot put a level 7 underneath, so this Alphamon just gets to exist. We scramble to choke to 1. Going to swing. We don't have block or anything. Yeah, it's just game, gain 3 memory, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just way too tough. Yeah, they needed a way to somehow delete the Oryukin, but like level 7s are just too tough for the deck, funny enough. Yeah, that's the end of that game. So I'm going to give you guys another 10 seconds to type in tokens in the chat, and we're gonna do the giveaway about Royal Knight Michael Iafrate taking that game. We do have Premium MSG does have the table 2 win, so we have 2 undefeateds, but I think on we do cap our rounds at 4 rounds, so that was the finals. So make sure you type in tokens, and yeah, we're gonna roll for who wins these tokens. As a reminder, you do have to be here. You have to say something once the Nightbot tells you who won, and then ping me on Discord. Shouldn't be too hard to find me on Discord. I'm literally just Risu. But that said, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. B Dougie, are you out there? Type something. I'm gonna give you a minute. So that's you got 10 seconds. You got 50 seconds left. And yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate that Alpha Ace was the next draw. Oh yeah, Alpha Ace being the next draw is crazy. Wait, B Dougie, you got 20 seconds to respond. Or I gotta roll a new winner. If he had one more draw, he would have had game last turn. Oh, the Royal Knights, yeah. Yeah, Dougie's got... Nah. Alright, I gotta be fair. That's 60 seconds past, so B Dougie, you're gonna... Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. We're gonna re-roll a new winner. 3, a 2, a 1. Alright, this person's definitely there. I've seen your name way too often. There you go. Congrats, Artemis. You were just here. You better say something. There you go. All right, Artemis, hit me up on Discord for sure. Again, I'm just Risu on Discord. Shouldn't be too difficult to find me. Yeah, we'll discuss. It's just Risu. If for whatever reason we're not in a shared Discord, I'm on the Eagle's Nest Discord. I have my own Discord. I'm on all the Digimon normal Discords, but if you really just need to find me, my tag is literally just Risu. No fancy numbers, no fancy nothing. Literally RISU. Message me, and we'll just work on the side on getting that done. I really hope you're going to Dallas, but I guess you're probably not. We'll figure it out. I'm not too concerned. So you just next week. I haven't decided which one next week. We have Mastamon. I might do Mastamon next week. We still have Mastamon. We have Omni, and we have All Force. I think I'm gonna do Mastamon next week. So we'll give out Mastamon this week. But to remind, Artemis has won this one. That's it for me, guys. I'm not in the mood to do sellouts right now. I'm really just tired. The car crash was rough in terms of I've just been tired. It's just been so tired. But yeah, no, we'll be back. Same bad time, same bad place. Curiosity's got a stream on Sunday, I think I might be a part of, so check that out. I'll hype that up a little bit. And she's got something planned, and a bunch of us might be involved. So check out Curiosity. She just said something in chat right there, so you guys can totally follow that profile. And see you guys, at least if not then, see you guys Monday, like always. Good night, guys.